don't talk loud, let the room get quiet when I enter. Heavy is the crown, got my shoulders built to bear it. Been outside, learn lessons from the splinter. Pain in my palm, but my grip just made me better. Walk with a lean, like my soul got rhythm. Every step say earn, every scar got wisdom. Ain't chasing moments, I let them come get me. When you rooted in truth, you ain't never too empty. Seen both sides, I don't trip off the tension. Left hand humble, right hand got intention. Day one noise, I prefer the pocket, where the baseline talk and the drums stay honest. I ain't pressed for approval or praise, I've been good with my name in rooms full of hate. Still mean no disguise, no costume, just presence, that's the real flex, assume. But yeah. Left foot, right foot, still in my stance. I don't rush moves, I let the groove advance. Yeah. Left hand fake, right hand grind. I don't pick a side, I balance both minds. Yeah. Left and right, yeah, I move like that. Soul in my step, let the beat do laps. Left and right, I'm aligned, I'm tight. When you stand on truth, you don't lean, you glide. I done sat with the wise, I done laughed with the wolves. Learn silence, talk louder than a room full of fools. They mistake calm for weak, that's a lie. They believe I don't bark much, but my bite got teeth. No cap in my tongue, no gimmicks to sell. I'm too busy being free, I don't sit in the cell. They chasing the look, I'm chasing the feel. When the groove lock in, that's when it get real. I ain't here for the moment, I'm built for the long. Every verse feel lived and every word got a home. If it don't move the spirit, I leave it alone. I'd rather say less and let the beat talk grown. Been through fire, still cool with the flame. I don't beg for respect, I just walk with my name. If you know, that's the code I write. 2 feet on the ground, yeah, left and right. Left foot, right foot, still in my stance. I don't rush moves, I let the groove advance. Yeah. Left hand faith, right hand grind. I don't pick a side, I balance both minds. Yeah. Left and right, yeah, I move like that. Soul in my step, let the beat do raps. Left and right, I'm aligned, I'm tight. When you stand on truth, you don't lean, you glide. Yeah. Ain't gotta prove it. Yeah. If it's real, it's show. Let the bass breathe right there. Left and right, steady pace. No rush, no fear in my face. Left and right, still aligned when the rhythm right. So it's my mind.
So would you rather, right? Your dad send you to jail for a crime you commit, or you come home to find your dad screwing your wife?
What? What you mean?
Nigga, send me to jail. Send me to jail, bro. What the fuck?
What?
What? Depending on the crime. What we talking about white collar crime, or we talking about black nigga crime?
Let's just say if you choose jail, you're going to jail for about 15 years.
Ugh. I got a lot of life to live. I can always get remarried again. So, you know what I'm saying? May they enjoy their life together.
Do you call her mom?
How old
Cue
are we?
the intro.
Wow, that's crazy.
Somebody, hold on real quick. I'll be.
Oh, I said cue the intro, and then the nigga disappears. Okay,
that is crazy.
All right, this is why we have adults. How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a fantastical, albeit fantastic, episode of Too Much Dip on the Chip.
Mm-hmm.
Where sometimes we have our shit together and sometimes
we don't. Nigga, what the fuck? Like, first of all, how you just gonna come back? Oh, damn.
No, my bad, y'all. So for some odd reason, my headphones would not connect with the computer. That was weird. I do apologize about that. I'm not sure. So I wasn't really able to pontificate.
At this point, the people that already know us know that we always have either headphone issues or microphone issues. So they're used to that shit. At this point, it's just a gag. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
cue the intro.
Yeah.
Hey, load up the game. 808 slide in. Joystick click. Crowd echo faintly. Low spawn in first. Stealth mode stage. Talk slick like Gojo when he step on stage. King press star, ain't no cap in my script. Final boss energy, boy, never miss a glitch. V got the vibe, Jojo pose in the mix. Aura in the booth, every word do a crit. Eminem, mother with the mayhem drip. Boomer with the blick and the power up lip. Caspachino bilingual, Duolingo with the flame. Talking XP, spirit points, whole different game. Can't break that, but we leveling up, no lag in the trip. Welcome to go.
Too much dip on the chip.
Low King Lee, Eminem and Caspachino in the building. Where anime meets mayhem in the mic stay tripping.
Yay. All right, I'm the first nigga. Oh, okay, never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another beautiful episode of Too Much on the Chip. I'm gonna be your host. My name is King. To my right, your left maybe, is V.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
And
y'all chilling?
To his right and left is Cass, the guy who makes all the and keeps us coming back because this shit is hard. And because I don't like when people do it on their videos, I'm not going to do it in ours. So we're going to knock this out of the way right now. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please check us out on all platforms up to and including Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, Discord, TikTok, YouTube, which and wherever else VHSs are sold. All right,
damn, you pulled that one out your ass. That's crazy.
I sure as fuck did.
VHS?
Like, you showing your age real bad, bro.
Yo.
Oh my Lord. What's going on, everybody? How you guys feeling today?
Feeling black. That's what you know, most definitely.
I'm feeling all right. How about you?
All right, you said I'm all right. So I have as y'all know, I do like an anonymous poll after every podcast, and I think I told y'all that there's I'm in the lead for a category, and I'm about to reveal this to the audience. So if I could just, can I go on a monologue real quick, if that's okay with you, gentlemen, for a second, as we start the show, if that's cool with y'all. So
yeah,
so I run these polls anonymously since we've all been working together, especially since we've been going live and having our episodes go live. Apparently there was a lot to be said about my actions and my words last week. So I just feel like there's a responsibility to address these things, because if people have issues with stuff I say, then maybe I should just address these things accordingly. So if anybody was offended by anything I had to say, especially when we were talking about the subject matter of the young black queen that was recording her baby father when he bought McDonald's and stuff like that, and you had issues with some of the things, some would say sexist, some would say misogynistic, that I said, I'm here to tell you here today, I said what the fuck I said. So I'm not taking anything back. I'm sorry. I just,
thank God. I thought you was going on and apologizing for you. I was like, what the fuck?
Listen, because I shoot a lot of bail to the sisters a lot of times, right? I do. And y'all know me. I get accused of being a pick me sometimes. This is the one time I was like, I'm not dealing with the foolishness. If that bothers y'all, kiss my ass and lick the ring around it.
The fact that you said young black queen, I was a little bit hurt. I was like, wait,
it's not her.
No young black queen puts.
It's not her I have a problem with. It's the lack of accountability I have for the people that enable that BS. So yeah, if you got a problem with that, kiss my ass and lick the ring around it. Let's go on. Let's go on with the rest of the show. Yeah, King, what you got for us?
You know what's funny? I was in the lead of that poll, and I thought I was feeling some type of way, but thank you for taking lead on that shit, nigga. Like, that's crazy.
I didn't even know we had a poll.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Yeah.
Pause. So apparently, there's a poll that we have on how we are received by the bag of chips. Eminem helped me set it up, and basically, I'm in the lead for the most misogynistic. Apparently, all because I said I had an issue with this sister recording her baby father because he brought food for that child that he had with you. But okay,
you got in the lead because of that shit.
Well, apparently, because I said that, it's not my fault that, you let him drop dick off. You let him drop dick off, and now you have one kid with this person, but you have 4 kids. That's not his fault. Maybe you shouldn't get with people that weigh more than the credit score. That's not my fault that, you change the standards,
And you wonder why you're probably going to stay in the lead for a little bit.
They were like, how would you feel if somebody talked to your daughter? Don't bring my daughter into this. You will get shot.
Hate when they bring kids in there. Like, my nigga, I am a grown ass adult. Plus, I'm a great ass father. If I didn't teach my daughter anything, I failed. And anybody that says some shit about that they technically have the right, because who she is with me is not who she is with you, my nigga. Like, real talk. I know there's a lot of disappointed fathers out there. They're not. There's no podcast for these niggas. We should add them on. Real talk.
No, we shouldn't.
What are you and your daughter? Being that she's like 35 with 15 kids.
15.
Them niggas do not need a podcast at all. Speaking of kids and
go ahead.
Speaking of kids and shit and how the fuck we got here. I got an article for you guys.
Oh, we started articles.
So,
yay.
How do y'all feel about child support?
Damn, we going straight into that?
As 3, I think it's fair to say if it, as 3 fathers, we're very active in our kids' lives. I don't know about y'all. I'm not on, I'm not on child support. I don't believe
that. Say I'm not active.
No, I wasn't gonna try to say that, but that's I feel like child support is for parents that aren't active in their kids' lives. So it's like let me make up for my absence, if that makes any sense. V, what you got?
To me, I feel like that's the stupidest thing on earth. Like, if you are like you said, active father, why are you charging this nigga to not only see his kid, but to, And if he's taking him all the time, a good majority of the time, and he's like at his house and you at your house, and he's paying for the food at his house, paying for the clothes at his house, and activities, that's stupid. Mind you, yes, if he's not with said kid all the time, support. And he's active, as in he's giving you money as much as you need or as much as you think you need, or more to that because he's feeling generous. I feel like there's no reason to put. Why would you get the courts in y'all y'all business? The courts wasn't in the bed with y'all when y'all was fucking. Why is the courts in our business now? It makes no fucking sense. You know what I mean? The judge was not like, yo, that's a good stroke there. That's gonna cost you. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, that's crazy. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't hear niggas talking about putting women on child support. I just hear a lot of nonsense.
Check this out. So, dad's child support set as just at $13.49 a month after reviewing parental role. This article is coming out from AOL.com. Let me get through it before you say
AOL.
Hold up. Hey, yo, chill. I got a shout out to AOL. Anyway, a child support dispute is driving debates across social media after a father and a content creator, Barnett Jenkins, shared a court outcome that few people expected. All right, so Jenkins said he asked his child's mother if he could reduce the payments to $150 a week for just 2 to 3 months until he got back on his feet. Instead of accepting the request, he says she filed a formal child support through the Illinois court system. His original child support payment was $300 every week without a court order. So that's originally what they agreed upon amongst themselves was he's gonna shell out $300 every week, flat out, right? So he asked for 2 to 3 months if it can be reduced to $150, just cut it in half. You know what I mean? I'm still running bread. I just got to cut it in half till I bounce back on my feet, right? She says no, she took him to child support. So rather than relying on the amount Jenkins had been paying on his own, the court examined the details that normally shape child support in Illinois. Jenkins said the court considered his outcome, the fact that he has custody of his kid 3 days each week, his role in school drop-off and pickups, and the fact that he covers all of the daycare costs. After reviewing all of those factors, the court reportedly set his child support obligation to nothing more than $13.49 a month.
As they should. I hate that term because they use it all the as they should. Fuck that shit. You telling me I'm paying for daycare? I have my kid 3 days out the week, and I'm covering expenses on top of living, motherfucker.
So,
Okay.
I don't know if you mentioned, there was like, I guess, a change in the father's finances is why he wanted to it's like, hey, I don't got 300 for you this week, but I got 150. But like, once I get it right, I'll
I'm coming
obviously
back.
Recoup. You'll get the back pay of the difference. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
Yeah.
He was, you know what I mean? They had a good arrangement going, you know what I mean? Then, as DJ Khaled said, congratulations. You played yourself. Now you know what I mean? Now you got enough for what? Maybe a 10-piece nugget meal?
Maybe
per month.
And it's 13 a month, and homegirl was getting 300 a week.
Now the question is, as fathers, right? You're now this dad. As fathers, do you be petty and just stick to the 13, or do you still shell out the bread that you was normally going to shell out? Because you have the option now. The cards is in your hands. You have the option.
All right.
Oh, God.
So, okay. My thing is, all right.
He trying to get a shot.
Realistically, for my mental health, for my child's mental and emotional health, and I will continue. I won't give out 300 though. I'll give out more than that, like about 150, like I was doing, like we were supposed to agree on, you know. And because he's with me 3 days out the fucking week. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. But I'll still take care of what I need to take care of at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, nah, fuck you. You put me, you know what I'm saying? You put me on child support. That was a petty ass shit. I could be petty too. We're supposed to be bigger men. I guess.
Did you just call your baby mama, man?
I said we, as in us.
Oh.
We're supposed to be bigger men.
I'm just saying, like, to her, like, we're supposed to be the better men.
Nah,
that was nuts. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I'm not gonna overextend. I'm gonna keep on doing what I've been doing, showing up, showing out, taking care of my kid. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? And at this moment, she's on my time. What you need the money for? All right, I take care of a bill here, take care of a bill there, but you know what I'm saying? Come on, the respect is lost, and you know I feel like that's disrespect at the end of the day, and a part of me feels like it wasn't even her idea. It wasn't hers.
You already know.
Most women, if you have a good rapport, if you told your kid's mom, like, hey, I'm gonna be short, and you've been real good at paying consistently, she would understand.
Do you believe it was the mom, or you believe it was the best friend?
I believe it's the friends and or the grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Some people have some horrible people in their ears. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, it might have been an idea or a thought process, but I feel like, nah, some people be the demon on their shoulders just be talking.
She can build these nuts.
Facts. facts. Like, what's
Yeah. So here's my thing, right? So I do believe I'm trying not to be in the lead this week, but I'm trying to be honest. Okay.
Be honest, my nigga.
Okay. So do I believe that he should be petty and be like, this is what you're gonna get because the court said that this is what you're gonna get? No. However, it's like, what the f did you think you were gonna accomplish though? Like, forget the whole playing yourself stuff. It's like, look in the mirror. It's like, look what this father provides, right? Like, if he's not with the kid every day and he's making sure that the upkeep is being taken care of, daycare, he's covering that. If he's covering that expense, the child might as well be with him because it's his expense, right? If he's paying for lunch, then the food that's in his stomach, in his child's stomach, is his. He's paid for that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things. So I'm saying is like, he's paying for the upkeep. He's paying, and I say upkeep like it's a car. He's paying for the sustaining of this child. So it's like, the courts, what else was the outcome gonna be? The courts are gonna like, nigga, he's doing everything. The only thing you did was lay on your back when that child got here.
Damn.
Like,
So
this, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else what did she do? That's what
this
I need to know.
Definitely taking the lead.
Stop
he's
it.
definitely taking the lead, my nigga. Like, real talk.
I mean, for
No,
me,
but you get what I'm saying though, right? It's like somebody got in her ear. It was
That's
like,
what I
ooh,
said.
girl, you could get more out of him. And then, yeah.
so for me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm petty. I'm picking petty. But here's how I'm gonna do it though. Right? I'm still gonna take care of my kid. That's my kid. I'm still gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? You just ain't gonna know about it. That's just what it is. You just ain't, you lost that privilege. You just not gonna know about it. And every day at 2:33, actually no, every day at, what is that? 1:49 p.m. I'm cash apping her 44 cents for 30 days. Now you're probably gonna ask, why 44 cents at 1:49 p.m. every day for 30 days? Well, boys and girls, if you add all that up, you get $13.49.
That's crazy. That's like the nigga dropping child support in a dumpster full of pennies, bro.
I'm not past that either. I would send the whole money order every day if I could.
Okay. So
I'm petty. I am petty in that nature. You know, like, if we have a good thing going and you decide to say fuck me, I have to say fuck you back.
So is that really teaching a lesson, or is
I don't
that
give a fuck about a lesson. It's about
he
driving
does not
the point
care
home.
about a lesson.
You crossed me for no reason. We were cool, yo. We were cool. Shit was fine. Shit was cool. And then you decide to go ahead and listen to your whole ass best friend, who I probably already fucked already.
That's
Then
crazy?
now you gonna go ahead and listen to her stupid ass. She gonna get you in these problems. You was living good, and now guess what? Again, you fucked up. So yeah, every day, 1:49 p.m., you're gonna get a cash app. Bing. Came deposited 44 cents into your cash app every day.
And it isn't Cash App taking like a deductible, a tax out of that bitch?
That ain't my problem.
I think even if I don't even think you can transfer if you don't have $1 in your Cash App, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's crazy.
I will figure it out. I will honestly waste the funds and go get a money order in every day.
Like,
a money order costs $4.99.
Who hurt you?
I will waste that, but that's my point, yo. That's my point. We didn't have to get here, yo. You go to low, I go to hell. That's just how it works.
All right, Chad.
Why you want to do that, yo? Why you want to? We could be kosher. Why you want to go do that?
Yeah,
like I said, people. I feel like the listening skills never apply to us. You know what I mean? We can give you the best, like A, B to C rotation. Here you can start off here, and you can end off here. But the bitch be like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna take my own route, nigga. I'm gonna take the road that has the murderers and the fucking ghosts and shit. This is too easy. I fuck your ass. My friends telling me to go over there. And I'm like, you sure you want to do that? You know it's gonna end up wrong. It's like, I'd rather learn from experience, nigga. Deuces. All right, go. Hate that shit. Should be pissing me the fuck off.
Speaking of, while we're here,
go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
No,
you're good.
Talking about kids and everything else, so we're gonna swing back to these kids, right? How do y'all handle when y'all kids are unruly at restaurants? Like y'all
2 chops to the throat.
Okay, well, you know, there's that.
2 chops to the motherfucking throat.
I try to talk to them. I try to talk to them. If we're in public, I'm black, bro. I can't do that in public. Not that bathroom though. When we go in that bathroom.
so you know what I mean, I take on a little bit of my dad's mental, but may he rest in peace. Like my dad has the coolest demeanor. You knew your ass was about to get beat, but not in public. My dad will he'll let you act up, and when you get home, you got your ass beat. Like real talk, you either got the belt or the slipper, and nigga went ham. So I would, you know what I mean? I'll give him a look. If he don't take the look and he embarrassed me, I'm like, okay. See you at home, my nigga. See you at home.
Yeah, with my youngest, all I gotta do is I'm like, Daddy's getting mad. If I say that, it just everything stops. Dude.
Reevaluations and everything. I mean, for me
No facts.
myself,
The saxophones are getting louder.
The fact that we are using that thought as a trend, that shit is annoying the fuck out of me.
Wow. All right. Tell us how you really feel.
Nah, the saxophone shit. Come on, that we already know where that came from. And the fact that they say the saxophone's getting louder, I was like, doesn't even sound right. But continue.
Go ahead, King.
I mean, knock on wood, I have never had to experience my kids getting unruly because I normally just give them the look and they understand that, you know, my life is on the line. I should probably chill out. You know what I mean? So, but I say all that to bring up, there is a restaurant in California. I believe it's pronounced Chez. Okay.
You get that pronunciation on point.
Dyslexia is dyslexia. Go ahead.
Oh,
what's the name of it?
This is a Chinese restaurant. Okay, so
Bay Area.
Chez Zhui, I believe it's Zhui. I might if I mispronounced it. There's no please don't string me up. I meant no disrespect. Chinese was not a language I took. But anyway. California restaurant spikes viral conversation over a policy finding families for disruptive behavior. We do not tolerate disruptive behavior, says the restaurant. They have a notice in their building that states, and I read it right here, please control your children. It adds that while this is a family restaurant, we are not a playground. Please ensure children remain seated at all times and have respect for fellow guests and the dining environment. Running around, shouting, making noise with utensils, etc. will not be tolerated, in all caps.
I actually got a video.
Maybe. Give me 1 second. And then note continues on to those who do not follow the policy may be asked to leave or will be financially liable for any damages caused by their children to the restaurant property. As it's gone, since that notice has been up, a lot of people have been favoring it. Now, of course, there are some people who don't favor it. Some of the things that they charge for, if there's a carving, that's $109.38. They've already charged a set of parents $327.03.
Goddamn.
Yeah, this restaurant doesn't play around. And Cass, you said you got a video?
Yes, sir. I'm bringing it up right now.
So are we answering this nonsense? Because I'm itching. Beating your ass. You go in the back of the kitchen and you washing dishes, my nigga. Real talk.
I can't see me being at Outback. We chilling. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I gotta hit the sound button. 1 second.
And into my home, I see inviting people like you to my restaurant as inviting my guests. And into my home, I expect people to treat that with the respect that visiting someone's home would entail. There's a child lying there, getting their diapers changed, right next to another customer who looked mortified
The sight and smell ruined most appetites that night, but it was just one of several incidents Shui paid the price for.
It's not about that $5 broken teacup. It's about the fact that you came into here not respecting the rules. You let your child play around. They cause some sort of damage. You should be directly responsible. A lot of people very quietly tell me that they support this policy because they don't want to be seen as nosy or like disruptive to other parents.
That's not the case for Jacqueline Grubb, who came to the restaurant for the first time after learning about the policy.
So when someone actually stands up and says something like this, it's admirable. And we need more of him throughout the United States being that way. And he can actually cook good food.
For example, this was a Chuck E. Cheese. We wouldn't have the same expectations, but I'm just letting people know, hey, maybe there was a misunderstanding. You can't blame the kids. You really can't blame the kids. Kids are kids. They're going to. Kids will be loud. Kids will cry. It's okay. But it's up to the parents to make the appropriate response.
It may seem bold in an industry where the customer is always right, but at the House of Shui, the hope is to put proper parenting back on the table.
We're speaking on behalf of the customers who cannot say the unspoken, and we're speaking on behalf of restaurants who cannot put forth such a blunt and unpolished message to the public. We're just really, we're happy to start a conversation. This is clearly we've touched a nerve.
I'm getting an inkling. This is a Caucasian problem. Like, I've never heard of a black mom changing their kids at the table.
Nah, that shit happens.
What?
Disrespectfully enough, they're disrespectfully
unruly.
Enough. The super ghetto ones, that shit happens.
Unruly. Because you looked into the restaurant, it looked like more unseasoned than anything. I'm just saying. But it does count for, like, when we do have unruly kids, because I've been to like certain restaurants where the hood boogers out here having their kids running around acting wild and stupid. So I understand fully. I support this shit. I'm paying my money for good food and not just quiet, but good good time, not to watch my people's have their kids running around destroying shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think for me with that, the only gripe I have is the packaging of that video, right? Like, it's like I hear the message, but there was a lot of microaggressions with the presentation. I was like, I think me and King were like almost looking at each other like, did she just say that? Did she just say that? So I don't have a problem with it, right? I don't have a problem with that policy because at least it also says, like, look, let's have some accountability here. If you're not going to get your kids under control, don't come here, right? I'm kind of the same way. If your kids come to my crib and they're liable to break some you're better off just leaving their ass at home, like that's just me, but with more so with the charging them, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, if I put it, I think it's also because, like, this is a minority business, right? This clearly is a family-owned minority business, and their businesses typically don't get the funding or the backing of, as Sosa said in the chat, cockazoids get, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So
he
I
said
think
cockazoid problem.
he definitely said cockazoid. So yeah, I think that's one of those things where you do have to be a little more considerate because they're very big on, I know about the Chinese culture. They're very big on honor and respect. And if you don't show them honor and respect, all right, you're going to get taxed for it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
See, I'm not really down for that rotation. Because I've always taken my dad's premise. There's a time and a place for everything,
Facts.
So you really got to, training starts at home. If your child is wilding out and acting up, that means he acts that way at home. And a lot of people be like, well, it's his home. He should be, free to do whatever. I'm like, nah, nigga, not free to destroy shit. Like, if your kid is very destructive at home, why take him out? You know what I mean?
Right.
Why take him out? You're not going to be able to control him because he or she thinks that that's the norm. And you look and you get embarrassed. Like, ain't nothing worse like your kids embarrassing you in public. boy, it grinds the fuck out of me. I be seeing that. I know there be some white people that be their kids be yelling at them and screaming at them, and I just be standing there like, beat his ass. You know, they look at me, I look at them. I was like, you know what to do. You know what to do.
Not
beat
you
his
know
ass.
what to do.
You know what to do. Beat his ass. And everybody's like, oh, you just violent. Like, no, cause and effect. Cause and a fucking effect. There has to be whatever. No one went to school. No one knows what the fuck cause and effect is. Like, you caused this issue and you about to get 2 chops to the throat. Like, real talk. Like, that's the effect. Don't do dumb shit like that. And if parents would go back to, like, not even gentle parenting, you can still be cool and cordial and sweet to your kids, but you have to put the fear of fucking God in them, man. Stop playing around. These ain't your friends, because they're gonna grow up and say fuck you. They will say fuck you. These kids start at 11. Fuck you, mom. Fuck you, dad. We out.
Where the fuck? How did whoop the mom? Where did mom come? How does mom get
Whoop the mom too?
What the fuck?
Because 9 times out of 10, I feel like 9 times the kid was right next to the mom's side. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. They was talking about the mom that was changing the diaper.
No, that's foul as hell.
The only places you should be changing your diaper if you have like a newborn, if you're bringing a newborn out. You have the bathrooms. If the bathrooms are like unsanitary or occupied or something like that, go to your car. Go to your car.
Brother, I need a crack rock. Help me, man. What the what? Yo, are y'all all right?
Yeah,
all right,
so we're gonna go ahead and take that out. But nah, for real, like if like trying to respect everybody's dining experience, especially when you have kids. Yeah, you know what I mean. I get it. That's why you yourself have to gauge whether or not you want to take your kid to that dining experience. You know what I mean? Like, I know my kids. I could take my kids to Waffle House. Okay, yeah, I could take my kids to Waffle House, but I could also take my kids to, like, you know, Outback or Cheesecake Factory, and shit's kosher, shit's cool. But I'm not gonna take them to like a 5-star dressed to the nines kind of restaurant where you need a reservation and all that. I'm not gonna take them to anything like that, because at the end of the day, one, they are kids. You have to respect the fact that you have kids and that they're gonna be kids regardless. Just because you take them to a fancy ass dining experience don't mean that they're gonna act fancy. You know what I mean? So like, don't be bringing your kids to some shit that you know that they're not gonna handle. Too, the food at most of them fancy ass places, kids are not gonna fucking eat. No kid is gonna sit there and be like, please let me get the steak. The fuck?
I don't know. My daughter's a little spoiled. She was eating steak when she was 1. Like, because I think I told y'all.
Okay, so everyone but Cass's daughter is not going to sit there and order the fucking steak.
You know, my son eats sushi. You know what I mean? My son eats sushi, so you know what I mean. He has a unique, palate. You know.
Okay, so clearly I'm the brokest nigga on this show, because
no, it's not. It's nothing about it. No. You know why?
Any of this?
You know why that is? Because my daughter was vegan for the first year. That's why. That nothing like.
So you just
so when she finally got some meat, her first piece of meat was a fried chicken leg. What was I supposed to do? She couldn't be stopped at that point.
Right. And my son, he was a picky ass eater in the beginning. Like, yo, he wouldn't eat nothing for nothing. So when he started eating, so we just started tossing all types of shit at him, and he's like, okay.
Tossing shit at a child is hilarious.
Like real talk.
The imagery of just like throwing.
The man has
imagery of just like throwing food at a kid.
That man eats seaweed. He eats all type of kosher meals. My man will crack open some crab legs. He eats now. That brother is like, he is him. I'm just saying.
Man.
Hey, yo. So I'm tripping. I'm tripping is what I'm hearing.
No, you're not tripping.
No, you're not.
I didn't say that.
I would not take my son to an expensive restaurant though.
No, hell no.
I'm not.
You could get that at home. I'd make that for you at home, but I'm not.
Right.
My
son's attention span.
Like that's what I'm about to say. Yo. Like, some of these restaurants are just not catered for you. Like, they may say family dining, but they don't really mean that shit. They're not really catered for you to bring your kids there. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I've taken my kids to Applebee's. We've had a good time. Outback, we've had a good time. I would say Red Lobster, but me and my son almost died.
That's crazy.
Right.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it was my dad's idea. He just didn't listen at the fact when we told him, hey, me and your grandson are both allergic to seafood.
Wait, your dad didn't know you was allergic to seafood, my nigga?
That nigga was trying to kill you. He was trying to kill you.
Like that ass.
That nigga was trying to kill you.
I know where new age fathers because I have to make sure I know everything.
Charges.
everything.
Black on black crime. Get him out of here.
No, I love my dad, yo. He flat out fucking forgot.
My nigga's like, yo, here's some ginger ale, sleep it off. You know what I'm saying?
Flat out. You would have been flatlined because he flat out effing forgot.
That's crazy.
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully, of course.
Oh shit. Well, speaking of dumb moments that happen.
Jesus Christ.
With the good times, just keep on rolling.
Mm.
I'm about to share my screen right now. Let me know if you see it.
Oh no. Yeah, so would you paint the picture before we show the video? Just lightly brush the paint on the paintbrush on the canvas, please.
Let's just say, I can't see what the time is, but let's just say it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You just rolled into your job. You are a judge in the city/county of your area and choosing. It's early morning. You just came from the gym. You clocked in. You're about to get ready for the day. And in walks in that one coworker. Y'all can hear?
Cue it.
How did you get in here?
What do you mean, how did I get in here?
I mean, how did you get in here? What do you mean? What do I mean? What do you think this is? The monkey bars at the playground?
Oh, shit.
Oh, hell no.
The new judge arrives early, heading in to change before court
God
starts,
damn, where the fuck?
only to be insulted and accused of trespassing by the
What kind of
bailiff
law
on
and order
duty.
shit is this?
But when the truth comes out, that stranger turns out to be the bailiff's new boss. And by the end of the day, one of them won't.
Okay, I really gotta go do better screening with this.
Dude, yeah, hell yeah. I said when he said, what are these, the monkey bars? I will slap the slave master out your ass.
Hold on, he ain't done yet though. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Jesus
Coming back
Christ.
Now
to
you're
work.
sitting in the judge. You're going to sit down, huh? You got about 5 seconds, boy. Put down the gavel. Get out of the chair. You're going to be arrested.
Why would I be arrested?
I'm not playing games with you no more, boy.
Why would I be arrested?
Shout outs to this judge because you done called me boy twice and you haven't lost a
lip son of a bitch.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how you got in here. I don't know who you are.
No.
I would ask for an ID, but I doubt you have one.
Tell me why I would be arrested.
You
Why would you? 'Cause you're
thin-lipped,
sitting in the judge's chair.
mayo-mutant, envelopian son
Playing
of a
with the judge's
bitch. Like,
gavel.
oh,
There's a
my
reason
God.
why I don't look familiar to you?
There's a reason why you be here.
There's a reason why I'm in this seat right now. Do I not look familiar to you?
No, you don't look familiar to me. I don't know you from Adam.
That's crazy.
Boy, you got about 5 seconds to get out of that chair.
You're not gonna-
We're gonna
Yo,
have
fam.
one. We're gonna.
Don't call me.
That's the third boy. He done called me, yo. That's the third boy.
Boy, I
All
tell you.
right.
Me, you're gonna go round and round. Do you want to get arrested? You've been arrested before. You got a record?
No, I don't have a record.
You need to get out of that chair right now. I said no. I said get out of that chair.
Relax.
This is all property of the state. This is property of the courtroom.
Crazy.
You come in here, you disrespect the office, you disrespect the chair, you bang the judge's gavel. You got about 5 seconds, boy.
Could you stop calling me a boy? I'm a grown man. And
Of
there's
course you're a grown
reason
man.
Why I'm here. So just relax.
What's the reason? Go ahead. You come here.
No.
All this.
No. Why don't you tell me why?
I'm not. No. It's not my position
You
to
tell
ask
me
you
why
questions.
I'm
You
here.
answer my questions. You don't ask me questions.
Tell me why I would be here. There's only one reason why I would be here. Why would you be here?
Because you broke in here and you're sitting down the judges and you playing.
Broken.
You think you're playing like a dollhouse or something like this is your dollhouse you play with at home.
That's the best excuse you could come up with, yo.
That dollhouse, like you play at home, like real talk.
First of all, my tux is right here. How have you not seen my whole fit right here? What are you talking about?
I'm getting
This whole
upset.
courtroom,
Continue.
this whole sacred
I have a
institution.
lot of things to do. Could you please, just go on with your day? There's a reason.
I'm going to call it in.
You
want to make this into a case, do you? You could just leave. You could walk out of here right now. That's the end of it.
What kind of case would this be?
What kind of case would it? Now you're asking me questions again. I told you, boy, it's your turn to answer questions.
For the third time, I'm a grown man. Don't call me a boy.
Well, I don't know if you is. You coming in here.
Would you please tell me what type of case I would receive by just sitting here?
You got trespass. You're about to trespass you right now. You're not going to be allowed back here anytime unless you're arrested. Next time you get arrested, you're going to be over there. You're going to be brought before this.
Well,
so
he still has yet to see my fucking fit on the desk. And he's still asking me stupid ass questions.
Dumbass shit, bro. That it should catch on real quick.
You might come end up back here, but you're not going to be back here anymore today.
This is crazy.
So I just recommend you get up now. I'm already going to trespass you. All right, this is what you get right now is the charge trespass. And you keep going, you're going to get obstruction. Don't touch me. I'll do you for assault. I'll do you for assaulting a police officer. I saw you reaching over there.
That's crazy.
Boy, you need to shut that. You need to get up.
Yo, I got things I need to do.
Don't be touching the judge's marker.
I have things. There's a reason why I'm doing this, sir. Please. Like, relax, man.
You're tampering with evidence right now, or you're touching your possession of stolen property. Probably.
What's stolen? This is my property. This is my property.
Well, you're right because
No, take a look. This is my property. This is my property. There's a reason why I'm sitting here.
This isn't your property.
This is my property.
Who do you think you are?
Oh no, you tell me who I am.
All right, you guy sitting in the seat obviously broke in here is what you is.
The guy that's sitting in this seat. Who is he usually? What is he?
This is just going round and round. You need to get up and get, boy.
It's going round and round.
Excuse me, what's going on, man?
Would you please tell him exactly who I am?
I found this gentleman broke in here, trespassing, sitting in the judge's seat.
No. You're confused. This is the judge.
It was at this moment he fucked up.
He fucked up. The judge? What do you mean the judge?
You see this nigga face?
I just came back from working out, man. That's the only reason why I got my clothes.
You never told me your name was Judge Martin.
I don't need to tell you my name. You can't look. You can't see.
You messing with me this whole time? Well, we'll just go ahead.
Would you please escort him out? From what I've seen today, you're going to be fired expeditiously.
Your Honor,
I don't want to hear it.
This is all big on misunderstanding. You understand?
Well, yeah, it is. And this misunderstanding is going to cost you your job. Just please, that is. And this misunderstanding is going to cost you your job. Just please.
So.
Damn, you just disappeared, King? That's crazy.
I don't know what happened. He. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first? Like,
I mean, I feel like your rage is a little bit higher than mine. You know what I mean, on Super Saiyan level. So, what the fuck was that, my man's? I feel like he was stalking him since he entered the whole entire building. Like, this man has, like, it should have dawned upon you. Like, I feel like your anger and your your isms was so high on the octane that you didn't realize he bypassed a lot of people to get into the chambers. And I feel like the judge's chambers is supposed to be locked and only key to the judge. So I don't know if he knows niggas, but niggas don't spend time breaking into judges' chambers for nothing. That's not a nigga sport to do.
What in the bloody fuck is in a judge's chambers?
Like, that's not a nigga thing to do. I was like, yo, what we gaining in there? Like, you're not.
They ain't no weed. They ain't no money. Like,
they made, you know what I mean? If the judge is the one that gave you your charge, you know what I'm saying? He gave you your charge. There's no documents to change that bitch. Like, I'm out of here. I mean, what is that? That lady that copies or pretty much write down everything that goes on? The stenographer. The stenographer,
yes.
I'd rather rob that bitch for all the information, you know what I'm saying, before I go into the judge's chamber. Like, what the fuck? And it's always a lady. It's never a nigga or a man that's always writing down what's going on in the fucking courthouse. I'm just saying.
Nah, the guy's the one that's always painting. The lady's the one that's always typing, and it's the guy that's always painting and illustrating with them weird ass fucking clips and shit.
But yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. And he got fired for it. Please. They should have showed his face. All right. That was my rant. Go ahead, Cass.
First off, I'm just gonna say this. King, your moderation privileges have been revoked. Because you're supposed to you're supposed to let a nigga know, like, oh, by the way, there's a couple of boys in here. There's a couple of oh my god.
I'll go for the wow factor, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ. Okay. now that I done got it out my system, this just I just feel like after we became president with Obama, you should not be surprised when you see us as a judge. Like we're like we got CEOs that look like us, we got Fortune 500 people that look like us, Shark Tank person that started I'm saying this to say, like, we have like professional black men and women in spaces, right? So it's like, how long have you been working at this fucking courthouse?
Right.
Like, you don't know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long have you been working at this courthouse for you to walk in my office, not know, like, usually in courthouse, okay, so King, you and me, we grew up in the same area, right? Like, you know, when you go to the Bel Air courthouse, you see a picture of every judge of like on the wall. The minute you walk in that mug,
when you walk in that motherfucker, is right
the
there.
minute you walk, it don't matter if you're going to workforce, like the job workforce, or you're going to the courthouse, or you're going to talk to the clerk. Even when you go to the clerk's office, that's like outside of the jail where we grew up at. The judges, they have
hold
like
on, nigga. Rephrase that shit. Rephrase that.
Not the clerk's office, the commissioner's office. But anyway, can you let me finish?
That's not the part you need to clear up. We did not grow up. We did not grow up in jail.
No, I didn't say we grew up in jail. I'm saying we grew up in that county, is what I'm saying. Like, you shut the hell up for a second. You don't surprise me with some BS. I say that to say that you can't get into a building like that without seeing, like, they usually have like government officials. Even when you go in like certain like probation offices, they have pictures of the governor, congressmen, like state, like they have like councilmen, councilwomen. They have pictures of these people. So no, maybe your white privilege is what, maybe you're a DEI hire. Maybe because you're a white man, you got the job.
God damn.
You know, sorry.
Probably his first.
If you haven't if your family hasn't cannibalized enough black people that maybe you forgot what a professional black man looked like, maybe you would know that like this judge works in this office.
Jesus Christ.
Bitch.
Yeah, so
like I'm tired of it. I just
all right.
Mind you. I know we as black people, we tend to like play the long game, and he could have easily said, I'm the judge, but I know you should know who I am. And that pride of you should know who I am stuck with him. It's like, I'm not going to say shit. I'm just going to let him keep on building his own RICO case on him. You know what I mean? And that was a long game. You know, he was calm. He was collected. Boy, by the fifth boy, I would have cussed his ass out. But,
I would have taken that gavel and gave him a prostate check. I don't care.
Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our activist Casper. That's part-time producer, part-time activist. He really
it was the boys for me. It was who. Mind you, I'm the producer, and I did not know this video was gonna get thrown in the docket.
That shit was.
I mean, the other ones is lighthearted shit.
Oh, thank God! Thank God! At least the least you could do, nigga. What the hell?
Bag of chips. What would you have done in this scenario? Drop a comment. Tell us what would you have done? You the judge.
I would have had him sit on a pineapple and wipe his butt with alcohol wipes.
Besides our producer, I'm talking to the bag of chips, nigga. Like, God damn.
Okay.
Drop it in the comments, please. On to the next one.
Any chance of monetization has just gone out the window.
No, we're good. We're actually doing great. My pastor texted me. He's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like,
no, he's not.
This is the second time. Yo, we are so sorry.
You're supposed to give like, hey, trigger warnings, like racist bullshit, like, hey, like,
I forgot.
Racist remarks, something like.
I forgot. My bad.
But it also makes it hard for us. Like, you know what I mean? You can see that his hair was pretty much like not shaped up, unkept, and like you get judged for looking at certain time.
You know how white men can hold on, bro.
Let me finish. You
know how many white men can walk around looking like there's a crop circles in a field of their heads with their damn horseshoes?
I know we get held to a higher standard, sir. Just saying, we. I'm talking about us. You know what I mean? And I'm also talking about us right here. Like, as a judge, like, can we You know what I mean? We gotta change the system where I don't want to cut my shit just so I can tell you your ass is getting busy in life.
I went to the gym.
I know.
I gotta be uniform when I go. So now I would have thought, I'm pretty sure, King, you go to the gym. I don't. Look at me. You know I don't go to the gym. You see a black man wearing a suit on a treadmill. Please tell me you don't think that nigga's on drugs.
I'm not saying wear a suit. The nigga had the suit. And the fact of the matter is he didn't see the suit was crazy.
He had it with him.
I know. I know.
Nigga, he had two bags. He had the gym bag and he had the little leather joint.
I'm talking about the stigma that is us having hair. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, he was. Most definitely, he was wrong as fuck. I'm talking about us having hair. Us not looking well kept, and everybody would just judge us for not being well kept.
There was nothing wrong with
What was wrong with his hair?
Right. I feel like
he was
I feel like we're getting into respectability politics. I'm sorry I didn't leave the gym with a quarter zip in a matcha cup. Like
nobody's talking about that.
I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm not saying you're saying that.
I'm talking about perspective from other people, how people perceive us. You know what I'm saying? If we're not fashionably well put together, they judge us. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm trying to say.
That's because white people wear clothes, black people wear outfits. That's not my fucking fault. You ain't got no fucking style.
Well, I mean, you dropped that shit. That's a bomb right there. You should have dropped that.
That's the truth. Black people wear outfits. White people wear clothes.
That's crazy.
They do. Man.
I mean, so, you know, like, I guess white people in clothes. This next clip, there's a lot of cool outfits in it. Y'all ready?
Please warn our producer.
God damn. If I'm tripping, let me know. Like
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Y'all ready for the next clip?
Yeah, go ahead, quote me. I won't even charge you for it. Black people wear clothes.
I'm posting that right now.
Black people wear outfits. White people wear clothes. Go for it.
Let's get it.
All right. Let me see what foolishness you got, man. Oh, we can't show that. We will get we will get taken down.
Oh, where we can't even show little clips of it? Like
no, sir.
Damn, it's still in that shit. Anyway,
we can talk about it, but we cannot.
All right. Well, to avoid like demonetization flags,
this is why you should tell me first.
I thought we dropped that.
I kind of did.
We kind of had an open mic conversation. We said, "Yo, we dropped the trailer for the Doomsday, my nigga."
Not really.
Yeah, it was both in the group chat and in the chat that we had before we got.
But that's different than like showing it. You know what I'm saying?
You asked what's next, and I said, "How about we talk about Doomsday?" Then I said,
talk about it. Don't show Doomsday.
Right, Doomsday is coming out. The trailer dropped, and everybody's hyped about that shit. But a lot of people are a little bit, you know what I mean, on two sides, as always. Mystique is getting like the original Mystique that we had when X-Men came out is coming back, and people like they don't want that Mystique. They don't like the way she looked, and they want the other Mystique from the last couple of
Jennifer
X-Men.
Lawrence,
Miss Hunger Games, and your man Magic Mike is coming back as Gambit, baby. Woo!
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, but there's people that's hating on that. They're like, we don't want him. We want the other quote unquote Gambit that was in the Wolverine movie. I'm like, y'all niggas pick and choose.
I ain't gonna lie though. Seeing Channing Tatum and the dude that plays Shang-Chi, seeing him have that little standoff, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with it. I was like, yo, I never thought I needed to see this fight. I never thought I needed to see this fight until now. That shit look kind of tough.
It was more than tough, though. It was fire. It was fire. You know, they just need to stop giving Mystique these ugly ass outfits. You know what I mean?
I personally don't give a fuck because Mystique is either she's walking around naked or she's putting on clothes. Like, what would you rather have her do? I could give a fuck less. You know what I mean?
The outfit that she has in X-Men, where it's white, you can always, you know, pad that up or put an undershirt underneath it. It's a traditional. They gave Cyclops his traditional outfit. They gave Wolverine his traditional outfit. Even Gambit has his shit. Why the fuck Mystique look like that? Stop fucking with my girl. Mystique is bad as fuck. You know what I mean?
I personally didn't give a shit because she's going to shapeshift to anything anyway. It's like if you have the option to fuck Mystique, you telling me you really want her to stay in uniform, or are you going to tell her to turn into some bunch of other crazy ass bitches?
That's besides the point, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. We talking about the outfit.
What?
We talking about the outfit, nigga.
I'm just saying. That's a all-in-one. That's all-in-one right there. Yeah, nah. Fucking.
Can you be pro-black and still be with Mystique?
Yes.
She can transform into any variation of black. What are you talking about?
Right. I feel like she's the exception to the rule.
Yeah,
Nice.
you know what I mean?
Because technically she was born blue,
because
so
she can turn into a man.
That is sadly true. That is sadly true. I mean, to be fair, she was also born blue. You know what I mean? So like,
blue.
Right. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Like,
what?
You?
Me?
Yeah. She could also be a man. Who? There's 3 brothers.
What? When we talk about Mystique, who shaped.
What did you drink before we started?
What you call it? Cucumber water with lemon, my brother.
Okay.
What other highlights was there? They had the meeting of the Fantastic Four in Wakanda, which that looks pretty dope.
I've been hearing some discourse. There's somebody that actually said that they don't want Shuri no more. They want us to go ahead and get Chadwick Boseman, put that Chadwick Panther aside to get a new Panther. That is the male Panther.
Not until for me, I want to see her story conclude right. Exactly. I don't mind they switch back to like getting a new Black Panther and switching back to T'Challa, but if you're gonna do that, we also need to make sure Shuri's time as a Black Panther ends properly.
Yeah, because they didn't even explain how like T'Challa passed. They were just like, oh, he died.
Yeah. And I get it. It was a movie built around processing grief. At least that's what I got from it.
Yeah,
so get it. I get it in that aspect. As far as leaving his death ambiguous, fine, so be it. But even for the case of for Shuri, as far as like telling Shuri's story now that she's the queen of Wakanda and everything, like make sure that Wakanda, because even in the comic books, regardless of who's the Black Panther, Wakanda always thrives.
Exactly.
Wakanda always fucking thrives. It doesn't matter if it's T'Challa, to what's his name, M'Doku, anybody.
M'Baku.
Yeah. Fucking Wakanda always thrives and survives. Wakanda, the world could detonate and explode. Wakanda is still gonna fucking be there. Marvel makes sure of that shit. So I need them to apply that to the movie. But go ahead.
How do you feel about them bringing back Chris Evans though? Like, I
feel like to happen.
I feel like they had to, because so let's just be honest. Like, I feel like King, because you and me were in the streets when we lost brother Chadwick. Like, Chadwick was a huge, like, talking about like, fam, it's like the NBA losing like LeBron, Kobe, and Magic Jordan in its history. Like, that's how big Chadwick Boseman was.
Did you just combine two different niggas?
I think you did.
You said Magic Jordan.
My bad.
Michael?
I meant LeBron, Jordan,
Michael?
Kobe. You know, the names, the biggest names of like
we
a
fucking
sport,
with you, dog.
right?
We fucking with you.
Yeah, I got you. All good. A Tom Brady, a Deion Sanders, a Jerry Rice. You can't tell the story of these sports without these figures, right? You can't talk about Marvel Studios with like the Incredible Hulk could not exist in Marvel Studios, and Chadwick Boseman would still be bigger than the Incredible Hulk in his role in all the movies. So they had to bring a Chris Evans back. That's why I'm like, okay. And plus, rumor has it, I don't know if anybody's been reading, he might be like a double agent. So it's like we get bad Robert Downey Jr. with Dr. Doom and then a bad Captain America.
So Hydra Captain America. Yeah. I was hoping that they put that story in.
That's what I think that they're trying to do with it. But they wouldn't introduce a Chris Evans without some type of a swerve, I feel like.
But the fact that he was able to get the hammer, you know what I mean, doesn't the hammer know he's not worthy?
Yeah, true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Unless they Huh?
I was gonna say I think y'all are thinking too far into it.
But I'm excited for it though. Doomsday actually brings out so much possibilities, but in the last 3-4 years, they've been fucking up the continuity. I don't know which way is up. Like, which order should I watch? Which shit should I watch the shows? Like, you know what I mean? Who's the
I watch the shows?
As far as Chris Evans goes, I do believe that they're just bringing him back because every story, every Marvel story, every Avengers story, it never ends with Captain America not being present. There always has to be a Captain America present. Steve Rogers is always there. Even in any of the comic books where there's an Avengers storyline, Steve Rogers somehow is the idle one that saves the fucking day. He is the poster boy for, you know, America at the end of the day. Like, that's just, even in the Civil War, the comic books, spoiler alert if you've never read that, fantastic book, by the way. But even in that, Steve Rogers realizes the war is going too far. He surrenders, and on the way to him going to trial, he gets assassinated.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And if you do Avengers versus X-Men, the first time around, I think it was like 2015, 2016, something like that. You know, Captain America was doing everything to try to make the mutants understand why they shouldn't take the Phoenix Force and do what they need to do with it, and that there should be another way. He's just a cop out. That's just what it is. So I do believe they're just bringing him back because do you really want to hear a bunch of racist white boys talking about this ain't my Avengers? There's no Captain America.
Oh god.
There's already funny videos where Thor is giving a speech and he like, damn, Thor came back. He's like, yo, who the fuck are these people? And Thor is like, I remember back in the day we had a team, and that team we beat ass, galactic ass. And you know what I mean? What we have right now is just chump change, but we can do it. I believe we can do it.
Do they bring back Guardians of the Galaxy though?
We haven't. They might. I know Spider-Man. I feel like Spider-Man's gonna be in there. And I want Spider-Man to be in.
It depends on how they want to pull from the storyline, because it looks like, at least from the trailer, it looks like they're pulling from what's the name of that story? Battle World or Secret Wars.
Secret Wars
2016. But it looks like they're pulling from Secret Wars, which, if that's the case, assuming I'm not going to drop spoilers, but Spider-Man will, at least should, make an appearance in there.
With the black
no. But you should get, but theoretically, if they are going to pull from it, you should get Miles Morales in there as well. So you should get Peter and Miles, unless they're gonna switch it up. But you should get Peter. You should get Miles. Thanos should be making not debut, but a cameo
return.
Yeah. Because technically he's not dead.
No, that nigga's dead.
No. Okay, so have you watched Eternals?
Okay.
At the end of Eternals, his brother pretty much comes in and he makes a special guest appearance, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna go look for my brother, Thanos." You know what I mean? Thanos is not dead; he's alive.
Well, no, it doesn't. But Eternals takes place before all of the Avengers movie, doesn't it?
No. Eternals is after. So that's another thing too, right? I think that was such a flop in itself, because there's now apparently Marvel gave up on it. They gave up on that story. So it was just kind of a waste.
So it doesn't count?
They say it's because Shang-Chi was in it. Oh, well, no, Shang-Chi was in it.
No, they say it's not canon, apparently. They say like the story, they mentioned they referenced the Avengers like, oh, we couldn't get involved because of this. Kind of, but then it's like they all live on Earth, or at least Earth. What's this Earth again? Earth 72, right?
So it was Earth 626.
It's got a 4-digit. It's like 6166.
No, 626.
That's Stitch, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm. But the point is like they're in the same Earth. They know, like, obviously they're in the same universe. Otherwise, they wouldn't know about these things. Multiverse isn't introduced yet, so it's like what was the point of this movie? So now they removed Eternals out of the mix. It's like you got rid of Guardians of the Galaxy. How do we tie all this together before we get to like Secret Wars? You know what I'm saying?
Actually, they didn't take away Eternals. If you watch Captain America, the last Captain America movie with the Red Hulk, they're fighting on one of the Eternal like big ass monsters. They're fighting for that land.
I'll have to check it. I'll have to rewatch it. But I think somebody just DM'd me. They said usually Spider-Man helps paint the picture of what the MCU does forward. Because even after Endgame, like we kind of understood what we could expect from, at least when it came to the legacy of Tony Stark, when it came to Far From Home, when he was in England, well, the UK, and his secret identity was revealed. Remember when he gave like the glasses to Mysterio and stuff like that? So we should expect some form of, it paints the picture for what to expect from Doomsday with the Spider-Man movie. And that comes out next Friday.
All right, take away the 2, add the 1. 616. My bad. I am a Marvel fan. Everybody pay me no mind. I am so sorry. 616. You know what I mean? Shit. But yeah.
Can you guys do a stream eating bananas and drinking Sprite until you explode?
Anyway,
I was gonna say, do I respond?
The Clayface movie is coming out also. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like I'm looking forward to that. I wonder, is it a James Gunn Clayface movie? Because I heard Supergirl didn't do all so well in the theaters.
Let me double check. But I know Peter Gunn has had his hands in DC a lot, actually. So Clayface is actually directed by, or it is produced by James Gunn, yes.
Nice.
Directed by James Watkins.
Don't know that nigga like that.
Let me see. Expected release date is going to be October 23rd. It looks interesting. I'm not going to lie.
I feel like it's going to be like one of the horror, like Halloween horror movies. Like hopefully it's better than Morbius or all the other anti-villain or anti-hero fucking movies that they had lately for Sony. Goddamn.
So James Watkins also produced The Woman in Black, which was a good movie, good suspense movie. Speak No Evil, and My Little Eye. But I'm curious to see how this is going to play into the mythos with Batman, assuming they're going to mention Batman, because I did like the Penguin. Was it Penguin or Two-Face?
It was the Penguin.
Penguin was fucking awesome. I'm expecting Clayface to be awesome. I like this serious tone that Disney is, or not Disney, but DC is going in with their products. Like, and that's the issue though, is the fact that there's certain superheroes that I don't think you can bring to life without it being a joke. Like I don't believe you'll ever find a perfect balance for a live action Superman movie. Don't think it exists. Superman is too much. There's just too much going on.
But they never give a decent fucking villain for Superman. Like, you know what I mean? Zod was
hot take. I don't think Superman is that interesting.
That's the other part.
Like, I feel like Batman pulls on the emotional strings because he's human, right? Even Wonder Woman's more interesting because, like, fam, she's like one of like the 100 in her society, right? All his people got genocided, like they're gone, you know. And then his 3 villains are like Grundy, Zor. I'm blanking. Zod. I'm tired right now. Please leave me alone.
Apocalypse.
Even that, it's just like that's it. Rinse, repeat. And Lex Luthor. It's like rinse, repeat, boom. All right.
Dark side. My bad. Yo,
I'm not.
These fans are gonna whoop my ass. These fans are gonna whoop my ass.
Cool. I just don't think Superman is that interesting though. Like, this is just me. I feel like the last time DC did something good was with the Arrowverse. I'm sorry. I wasn't,
the CW nigga.
The CW shows were better than anything that DC movies outside of the Dark Knight, and Man of Steel. There's not been anything.
Agree with you. Arrowverse season 1 and 2 fire. When I
say Arrowverse, I mean Heroes of Tomorrow. I mean The Flash. I mean, what's that one where like they have like the witch? If I'm not mistaken, King, I think you know which one I'm talking about. But like everything that encompassed Arrow in that universe, better than anything DC has put out since Man of Steel.
I don't know. I mean, for me, I think if we're talking live action projects, I did enjoy the what the hell is that Twilight nigga's name? The shiny vampire nigga?
Yeah. Well,
I did like him as Batman.
We're gonna call him Young Batman because that was pretty much early 20s Batman.
So was that supposed to technically be Batman Beyond, I guess?
No, it's supposed to be I think it's year 1 Batman. That was supposed to be year 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Robert Pattinson. Thank you. But yeah, no, I enjoyed the Robert Pattinson Batman. I enjoyed the Batman trilogy with Christian Bale. Hot fucking take and fuck you before y'all say shit. Fuck y'all in advance. I enjoyed the comedic action comedy that is Batman Forever with Jim Carrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah,
George Clooney,
bro.
That movie was
that's
a
a classic.
fucking party.
Please.
That's a classic.
That movie was a fucking
shit, bro.
party with the bat nipples. That movie was a fucking party, yo.
They actually had a Robin in that one. That's actually that was like one of my favorite. Like, I've been waiting for them to toss Robin in this bitch. Like, what y'all doing? What are y'all waiting?
They were supposed to do that with the third Dark Knight movie when old boy was basically supposed to be Nightwing. They didn't pull the trigger on that though.
And he would have made a fantastic fucking Nightwing.
Yes,
he would have made a fantastic fucking Nightwing. But I enjoyed those. And this might be, y'all might agree with me, y'all might disagree with me. I did not mind the Justice League Snyder cut. I did not mind it.
The only reason I don't like the Snyder cut, okay, hot take. I like the Snyder cut even least than the original, and only because I think about this, like I'll use the Russell Westbrook analogy, right? Russell Westbrook, I use the sports as a lot of analogies. Russell Westbrook is not an efficient shooter. He'll hit 8 3-pointers in a game, but he has to take 24 shots to hit 8 3-pointers. That's not a good shooting percentage. That's kind of how I feel about the Snyder cut. Snyder cut's really, really long to have good results, but it takes way too long to get there, in my opinion.
If it's not keeping your attention, which my thing is with the Justice League is like it was exciting in the beginning and it kept my attention because it was my first run. When the Snyder cut came out, I was like, am I really gonna sit here and watch extra hour? Because it wasn't an extra hour they added to that bitch.
I think 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was worse than the fucking Harry Potter movies. Like, nah, bro. And they didn't really make too much.
Text.
Oh my goodness, it hurt my soul because as much as I love Cyborg, I feel like Cyborg always has been a Teen Titan type of character.
Yeah,
they didn't need to put Cyborg in that bitch. You know what I mean? They could have put Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually hinted to Green Lanterns, fighting this big ass nigga. So I wish they would have dropped that. Or
would you have liked a Young Justice before a Justice League movie?
Nah, that would have fucked up the continuity.
Yeah, I would have liked the Teen Titans.
I'm saying, would you have liked, opposed to Justice League, if we got Young Justice as a movie first?
Nah, because I would have fucked up the continuity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, bro.
Because Young Justice you have to have already adult heroes set in place. You have to already have somebody that you want as Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the whole Justice League. You know what I mean? So basically, you have to find out. We already have a Shazam. We don't have a Martian Manhunter. And you need to add more. We need the Hawk Girl. I don't know about the Hawk Girl in fucking the last Superman movie, but
I think that's what's wrong with DC is like DC, much like the issue that Marvel had with the divide of like, okay, there's Marvel, but then there's Sony Marvel, like with the Spider-Man universe.
Right.
I feel like that's the same issue that DC's running into because like you had Arrowverse, but then you had Titans and Gotham. It's like y'all aren't on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
You know who what fucked up the whole Snyderverse? I feel like the Flash. I did not like that Flash. I got so used to the Barry Allen for the CW. I love that Barry Allen. And
he was amazing.
Why are they not using that Barry Allen as
not that bad.
No, he was one of the best. Like tell you what, he fit the persona
compared to Ezra Miller. I think his name was.
Yeah,
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller, like it was.
Y'all think so?
Yeah,
yes.
I didn't like him.
He wasn't the best.
Again, Batman is such a masterpiece because it pulls on the emotional heartstrings. Barry, you forgot that nigga was the fastest man on the planet. That's how much of an emotional tie you had to the CW Barry.
Yeah. And
this guy sucked.
Even though as the seasons went on, it became more of Team Flash and it became Flash, which irritated my soul because it's supposed to be the journey for Flash, and it became a team building exercise every fucking episode, which I hated. But I love the Flash.
But that's where it added the most conflict, though, because it's like, oh, look, I have Kid Flash. He could be in danger. I have my wife. I have her father. I have my best friends. Like, it added.
But that
we gotta let King get in here. We gotta let King get in here. Go ahead, King.
that is the story of Flash, though. Flash is a nigga where if he is by himself, the story is ass. He has to have them people around him for the story to be good.
Right.
But as far as like the Justice League Flash versus CW Flash, like, I mean, they're in opposite universes, number one.
Right.
Number two, like, you know what I mean? So their experiences are vastly fucking different amongst each other. You know what I mean? So given separating that and just looking at like Justice League Flash and everything, I would say the only superheroes that I had issues with Cyborg's story a little bit. I understand why he was there for the plot to kind of make sense. So I get it in that aspect. Kind of felt like his story was rushed.
Oh, for sure.
And I didn't like Superman. I did not like Superman at all. I felt like I
you don't like Henry Cavill Superman? I feel like everybody loves because he's built like the Superman that we want.
Yeah, but he didn't really like.
He doesn't pull on the heartstrings.
He acted more like Injustice Superman than he gave me Justice League Cartoon Network Superman.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And for this movie to work, for this, especially where it was going, I needed Cartoon Network Superman, not Injustice Superman. I don't mind getting an Injustice Superman.
Do you think that we're going to get an improvement because they have a partnership now with Netflix?
I think James Gunn is going to definitely invest in making sure that these properties are done somewhat right. I think he's going to have hell with the Superman mythos and possibly even the Wonder Woman mythos. I would, if I was him and DC, I would separate myself from Justice League and start exploring the other heroes. Like I would do another Constantine movie. I would bring back Constantine.
Yes,
Constantine.
That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah.
The Dark Verse.
If we're already doing Batman and everything like that, you can easily slide in Zatanna and Constantine and knock that out.
And what's his name with the helmet? Oh shit.
You talking about Dr. Fate?
Dr. Fate. Yeah,
you know,
Dr. Fate.
I'm cool with that. And then on the lighter end side, if you want to explore,
who did Watchmen, the movie and the shows?
The old movie.
Who did like the 2009 and who did the show with Regina Hall? Who did those?
Ooh, I thought HBO Max did the
yeah, but do you know who like wrote it? That's a sleeper. That show is a sleeper. That's why I'm saying that.
It was directed. So the original Watchmen 2009 was directed by Zack Snyder.
Okay. See, that is a good Snyder cut. That's a good Snyder cut. Justice League Snyder cut. It's like an Italian dinner. It's got 8 different courses. I don't need that. Like,
I think this might be a hot take amongst it, right? I feel like Zack Snyder does good with your dark, grimy stories. So give him Gotham. Like I feel like DC, if this works, slide us a check, right? I feel like you need to separate these heroes and for this universe to work. So all your dark, gritty shit, give that shit to Snyder. Let him work on everything Gotham and all of that shit. For your happy-go-lucky, Boy Scout, your Supermans and all of that, hear me out. I would say Michael Bay.
I'm not. I don't find that to be terrible. I don't find that to be terrible.
No.
I would say Michael Bay, and the only reason I say Michael Bay is because of how over the top Superman's stories are. Fuck yeah! Especially give me a Superman versus Brainiac movie. You already gave me Doomsday. That's fine. Give me a Superman Brainiac movie. Let it already be established. I don't need to hear how he came from a dying planet, how he loves Lois Lane. That shit's already established. I don't need to hear all that. Fuck all that. Let it be a random ass Tuesday. Superman's been Superman for about 8 fucking years. It's a random ass Tuesday. Brainiac came down and it started doing some fuck shit. Give me that.
Yeah. And use the CW Superman. I think out of all the Superman that I've actually seen thus far,
which one?
The one for the CW, the Superman that they actually have for the CW.
Derek from Teen Wolf, if I'm not mistaken.
My nigga. Yes, you know Ball. That nigga was a great Superman. I like his Superman. He was
I just feel like they need to stop making Superman movies. I think they ended with they should have stopped with Man of Steel. They should have just stopped. They should have just stopped with Man of Steel.
I haven't seen Supergirl yet, but to me it looks good. I want to see it. Really too, because I like
Supergirl is great on a show.
The Supergirl show wasn't bad. Like I want to see the movie because I want to.
The first 2 seasons are these men don't like me. It's like you're a god, fam. Like
yeah.
Well, she's trying to actually live a regular life. You know what I mean? Like
good luck with that.
Clark grew up as from baby to adult. She's coming in as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So there's a lot going on. She still remembers her planet and everything. Clark was a clean slate, That's why they could make different variations of Superman, starting from a baby. Anybody who picked his ass up, he could have gone either way, But in every type of scenario, Supergirl comes in as a teenager, well versed a little bit. Just saying.
I would say for a Flash movie, I want. What's the name of the director from Kick-Ass? Matthew Vaughn.
Yes.
Give me him to do all of the Flash movies because I feel like that's where he would fit perfectly.
Make the Flash a clown. I feel like the one who played it in the TV show, he did a decent job at making
very emo.
Clips. Huh?
Very emo.
Yeah, and the one in the movie was just. He was more speedy and awkward. I was like, there has to be a middle ground because Flash and his villains get along.
He's a cocky dude.
He's funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's
he kind of reminds me of like Human Torch, if you will.
Right. I also don't want Barry though. I don't want Barry Allen. Give me Wally West. I'm tired of hearing Barry Allen's story. Give me Wally. Make it interesting because I think that's where
then you're gonna get the straight white men. They're gonna be like, this isn't my Flash.
No, the real Flash.
I thought Wally West there's 2 versions of him, white and black.
No. So Wally predates Barry. Wally.
Let me Google that.
I do believe Wally predates Barry technically, or he comes. I believe, depending on how you do it. If you do pre-crisis. I do believe he predates Barry, but I do believe in post-crisis.
No,
it doesn't.
It's the other way around.
No, actually, no. Barry Allen predates Wally West. Yep.
Okay, so then give me a Wally West. I'm tired of hearing about Barry Allen. Give me Wally.
Okay.
If
And
you're
I
gonna
think
do
that's where
that,
like
then you got to get Batman out of here. You gotta, you got to give us a Lois Lane movie. You got to give us a Miles Morales.
No,
like
but
you gotta.
Wally West was part of the Justice League, though.
I
Wally
understand this.
He replaces
But what do us three on screen have in common? Why do you think they're not going to give us a Wally West movie?
Fair enough. But it would be amazing. It'd be amazing.
We can't even get Miles Morales yet, and I think just Spider-Verse alone got more Oscars than all of the original Tobey Maguire's and Andrew Garfield's combined.
Ooh, who would you want for Wally? Not Wally West, but Miles Morales.
I already know Miles Brownlee, who played Jack off of Blackish.
I was thinking about old boy from Stranger Things.
He's too old. I think Miles Brownlee from Blackish. He played Jack. You ever watch Blackish with Anthony Anderson?
Right.
So he's black and he's Latino. So that would be perfect. And plus, there was a year he dressed as Miles Morales when he turned 18. And I swear to God, if you squinted, you're like, yo, I don't want some 30-year-old playing Miles Morales.
Let's get something straight. I think people forget that acting is acting. You don't have to be the nationality to act.
Cool. I didn't say no. I just said I don't want nobody that's 30. Like, that's it. You could be ambiguously black. Don't be 30 though. Like,
he has a good point. Yeah.
What
are you thinking about, Kay?
I think I'd rather have a no name.
So what about the kid that played Ryan Reynolds' son in Detective Pikachu?
I think I'd rather have a no name. I think I'd rather have an up and coming.
You want somebody that comes in like a Tobey Maguire. Like Tobey Maguire was not really anybody before he got the role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get somebody that's also passionate about the character too.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like they definitely got to show me passion about the character.
But they have to be from Brooklyn, my nigga. They have to be from New York. I feel like I hate hearing fake New York accents.
Or Harlem. At least Harlem.
Like
at least Harlem. You gotta at least be from Harlem.
Yeah, for real talk. Like I know we say, acting is acting, but a horrible New York accent is still a horrible New York accent.
That's how I feel about the dude that plays 50's character in Raising Kanan. Because the first season he sounds like a scared little kid, but then like by season 2 he's doing a little draw thing that like 50 does, and he kills it when he adopts it. But you could tell like he from the Midwest. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I know we got deep into this subject. What is next?
Nah, it was cool.
Shit. Next up, Cass, you had a rant.
Oh, yeah. Let me I think I got the video, matter of fact. So to kick off this segment, my favorite segment of our show. And are you still doing your segment, sir? I have the video queued up for you, by the way. AITA.
Oh.
Yeah. They don't know yet. It's a surprise. So
we're not using that intro, yo.
No, I got a second one. We're gonna get it in real time, so we're all gonna be surprised.
Oh my god!
Yes, sir. So yeah, guys, I was scrolling down Instagram yesterday, and I found something that I found disturbing. And I know I got my brother from Harlem in the chat. Shout out to Sosa in the chat. So as y'all know, if you know me, I am a Knicks fan. I am a diehard Knicks fan, right? And I found something to be horribly disturbing, essentially. And let me see if I can find a video. Because if I can't find a video, I'm going to be pissed. You know what? F it. I'm just going to talk about it. So, as we all know, Knicks in 5. The Knicks won the NBA championship, right? Jalen Brunson got like 9 trophies this year between the in-season, I think it's like skills challenge, Eastern Conference MVP, Finals MVP, got a trophy, all that, right? Man's been a champion on every level from high school to now, right? Already like a top 3 point guard of all time, in my opinion. That's just me. Sorry, Isaiah Thomas. Already a top 3 point guard, in my opinion. Why in the hell did they decide that we're getting Victor Wembanyama as the cover athlete for NBA 2K27? Now, I don't know about y'all. That's just a slap in New York's face. I think you made it even more unsafe for the Frenchman, there's gonna be more eggs thrown at that man's head than when like we might even throw a chopped cheese at his head. I don't know. That's just me. I just don't think he's safe in New York anymore after he got the cover athlete. Because what did you do? You gagged like you gagged like a corn star in the 80s in the finals. You was bragging when you were up 28 points, and then you got chopped in the throat, and then you bricked every shot. I don't know how many times I've seen game 4 just for fun. Like, my God is a god of fourth quarters, right? What do y'all feel? I know you're not, as I think V says, 2K niggas. I'm more of a 2K nigga. I'm just not in the chats and doing online play. I just like doing my career. I don't put no VC in the game because I don't own the game. I'm leasing the game. We talk about that all the time. What do y'all think about this nigga getting the cover athlete over Jalen Brunson?
As a New Yorker all day, every day, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was very disrespectful. And, you know what I mean? 2K, you're going to hear a lot from the New Yorkers. Like, they're not going to buy that game. They're going to buy the game, but they're not going to buy the game physically. They're going to download that shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, how dare you? And it made me feel like y'all didn't think that the Knicks was going to win. You know what I mean? I feel like that cover was already preset. It was already preset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how dare you? How the fuck dare you? But I digress. I am not a 2K nigga. I like every other game on the place. You would not catch me. I play ball outside. So whoever want to catch me on the court, catch me on the court in real time.
Oh, you get crossed up in the name of Jesus, but okay, you know, just
the lies you tell. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You huffing and wheezing over there. What you mean? I'm dropping buckets on you, nigga. You getting buckets dropped.
You act like, look, just like how 2 pumps gets me wheezing, 2 pumps will get me right back on the court. You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch this work.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Next time. But we talking about other shit. Go ahead, King.
I am a 2K nigga, but I also do play ball. So yeah, nah. Don't let my shit fool you. I will pin your shit. I'm looking at the art covers now. So you have
I'll show you.
NBA 2K, are you dumb or are you stupid? How do you do this to my Brunson? Wimpy? Are you seriously being his ass? We beat his ass and you pick him as the cover. How dare you? How dare you? To my Brunson, I swear he won a championship. What more does he have to do? One more! No! Oh my God, I hate you guys! Ronnie, I swear to God, if I catch you, Ronnie! Don't worry, Brunson and Sons are gonna be at your fucking door, and you're gonna ruin the day you was born! JJ!
As expected, that was a New York nigga. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, yeah. So 2K's got 3 different cover variations. You got when did y'all? So I was thinking that they were gonna have Brunson as like maybe the Ultra Edition, because you know they always come out with the 3 different tiers.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, Victor on the basic edition, which makes sense. You got Caitlin Clark for the deluxe edition. That does in fact make sense. And then for the Ultra edition, you went with D Rose, which I could have sworn D Rose already was on the cover before.
He retired.
Well, remember the Ultra edition is always a throwback.
I know,
you know
but I don't need Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's not even in her prime yet. Like, why? I just feel like I feel like this is another situation of like gaming consoles. Like, you missed out on a collector's item. Like, as V said, we're all getting the digital version of the game. Don't nobody give a damn that nobody wants a loser. That's like having a poster of like Donald Trump in your rearview mirror in 2020. Nobody wants a loser and broadcast that they're a loser. It's like those losers that carry the Confederate flag and those swastika flags. They're both losers. Like, who wants that?
So. D Rose was on the cover back in 2K 2013.
I'm not mad at him being like a a Legends. That's the youngest MVP in NBA history. I've never seen such a choke job.
I told you they thought the Spurs was going to win. Did you not see everybody thought that they was going to win. Everybody, like, for good, the fact that we even want, I believe in my Knicks, and even some of the Knicks fan was like, I don't know, they was talking that shit. Congratulations, we won. But yeah, they had that already preset, buddy. They had that shit already preset. So they like, you know what?
That's
Now watch it be like they're gonna pay Brunson, or you're gonna see somewhere where it says, "Well, Brunson declined to be on the 2K cover, which is why he never."
Brunson didn't decline. That nigga knew. He looked at y'all like, y'all already thought I was gonna lose. I'm not gonna be on this shit.
I don't think.
And I don't blame him.
So I'm curious if somebody could look up how long it takes before they decide a cover athlete, and then also there's like that, and y'all know this as gamers. Like, I don't know how well you are into sports gaming, but there's the allegations of, like, once you're the cover athlete, you're like,
oh, the bad juju.
Yeah. Like, it's like you're destined to have like an off year, right?
2K curse.
Yeah, like curse. Antonio Brown was a Madden cover. I don't even know. That nigga came out with CTESPN. Like, I just
that's crazy.
So upon doing a little bit of research, just a quick fast Google search, it says here that 2K picks their franchise cover athletes months to years in advance. Rather than making last-minute decision choices during the finals. Executive management notes their choices are built on long-term relationships and year-long partnerships.
Sure.
So in other words, they already had this nigga shit cut and printed, ready to go. They were not turning back.
Told you.
Oh, shit. Hey, yo, Cass, swing the camera on you real quick.
Oh, God.
Hey. Go ahead. Go take a couple pictures. No, keep it on you, yo.
If y'all don't relax, we got work to do. My God.
Oh, you got, you know what I mean? You got a fan. You got a fan in the chat.
Ooh.
My Lord.
You got a fan in the chat. Hey.
I wish I had a fan in the chat.
You had a fan in the chat. There was a couple of weeks ago. I had to remove the comment. It would have went to your head. You're welcome.
So you just gonna steal my glory like that? That's fucked up.
I didn't steal your glory, Mr. I can't even say it out loud because I'm gonna lose some relationships if I say what I say out loud. But that email we talked about earlier. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about you. So next thing on the docket. Question, y'all. What links are you willing to give grace as far as a F up by your partner? What are one of those things, if y'all don't mind me asking?
Rephrase that, my nigga. What?
I was gonna say,
like,
the question?
If somebody was to cross a line, if you will, your partner does something wrong. What is like beyond unforgivable is what I'm asking.
Aside from cheating and what else? Stealing my money?
Since you answer first, you're at the front of the class. So you I want to get your thoughts because I sent this to y'all earlier.
If my girl's getting fucked, I'm not out here fucking.
Yeah, why?
Because as a man,
that's the thing I never understood.
You have to have discipline.
So women just can be
women can have discipline, but some women lack it, and you just got to be able to recognize.
Dim yourself down.
Yeah. And she will appreciate that you had discipline, gang. So look, this is what I'm saying. The same way niggas are supposed to be out here and have kids and further our population, it's the same thing for women, but they're more like, for the most part, women are more emotional about it. So it's more likely that they go out and get fucked, bro. That's just what they do. So how am I gonna get mad at my girl for getting fucked? She's my girl. I should love her for who she is. She's a girl.
I'm gonna need these niggas to lose their mics real quick.
But she can get fucked. But you can't suck no dick. Don't suck no other nigga dick.
That's nice.
Whoa.
Niggas talk about me. Niggas talk about me.
Nah, nigga.
Niggas talk about
Any
me.
form of penetration or anything like that is grounds for termination, my nigga. What the fuck?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Grounds?
What's doing here?
Grounds for termination is nuts.
Good, bro.
Is what I'm saying.
That's
What
not
are we
good.
doing
Because
here?
your mouth, I'm gonna be kissing you. You're mindful about it. You feel me?
These niggas get on my nerves. I know I made videos on these niggas all the time. These niggas make the most ridiculous takes out here, and I can't stand these motherfuckers. Like, y'all sound stupid, you know? Talking about, yo, she can get fucked, but she can't suck dick. Like, you telling me she's not going to be doing all that? You know what I mean? She's not going to be doing all that? Okay, cool. She's going to be lying to your ass. Like, babe, did you suck his dick? No, baby, of course I didn't. They'll lie straight to your face. Just so you won't have an argument. Fuck out of here. Once you cross that boundary, I'm out. Same thing goes for if I cross that boundary and fuck, you know what I mean, another shorty. It's grounds for termination. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my 2 weeks notice and I'm out. You know what I'm saying, real talk?
Not 2 weeks notice.
I feel like we should be giving 2 week notices in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, or at least in what you call a performance
Reparations?
Yeah, no. It's that yearly performance review. There we go, performance review. You know, you should have that. You know, like, hey, let's sit down, let's talk about it. In the last couple of months, I've seen you been slacking off on your boyfriend duties. That's just me getting hit with it. All right.
You got hit with a performance review?
No, I'm asking. We said have a performance review. That's what I'm thinking. You know, we should.
King, what do you think? He's sharing. He's oversharing. Like, I'm trying to help you.
You shouldn't. You don't think we can? You don't think that video?
I feel like a lot of
my
brothers. I feel like a lot of brothers' egos are very fragile, and I think if they really got a performance review, that would hurt their feelings.
That should make them better. Well, so niggas could talk shit to each other in the gym to get them better. But if your girl sits you down,
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, you know.
You know what I'm saying? You've been slacking here. I feel like if women were more honest with their niggas will actually do better and make themselves better. Fuck an ego. If my
but
girl
men
told
gotta,
me, like,
men gotta also make women want to feel comfortable with telling them the truth too.
That's a good point. But straight out the gate, like, I'm being honest, niggas. If you and I out here and you getting mad because your girl tell you, well, I wish you would go a little bit to the left instead of the right. And you're like, fuck, I do this the way I do this, then you suck ass nigga. And you don't like to evolve and you don't like to improve yourself, my nigga. Like, you have to want to continue to you practice in the gym, you on the court to get your ball game better for niggas that you're not gonna see afterwards. But yet and still, you won't get your ball game good for your girl, nigga. Some fuck ass shit, nigga. That's some fuck ass shit. Just saying. Like, I take reviews really seriously. If I'm fucking up on the court, my niggas will say, "Yo, bro, you're not supposed to be in the paint too long. Step out a little bit, come back in." I'd be like, you know what? You're right.
What constitutes as the paint?
The paint, bro. In the paint, nigga. Like,
in the bedroom, nigga. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, what constitutes the paint in the bedroom?
I'm asking.
The head game, brother, or the stroke game.
But like, if you get a 3-second violation, what does that look like?
That is you need to go ahead, hit the bench a little bit, get rehydrated, and get back up. You know what I'm saying? That depends on you, bro. I feel like everybody's performance is different, nigga. You know what I mean? Are you the water boy or are you the MVP? No, like let's.
Can you get here, please?
What are you doing? What are we talking about?
I done been lost the question. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo.
How do you feel about
performance
these,
review? Performance
how
review.
do you feel about performance reviews?
That's fine. As long as it's not like, as long as you're not being a fucking asshole about it. Like, don't sit there and fucking nitpick and shit. Like, let it be for some real shit. You know what I mean? Let it be I notice you slack off on, doing like stuff around the house ever so often. There are times where, I feel like
we're not that, that's not the performance reviews we're talking about.
Damn right we're not talking about.
We're talking about for fucking and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, hell yeah, I love that shit. Because that's how I'm gonna get better. In order for me to be, if you're my partner and you want me to know your body like the back of my hand,
exactly.
Like, you gotta instruct me, you gotta give me them reviews. And I would sit there, like, especially if we making tapes and we making video, I'm going back and analyzing that shit like football plays, yo. I'm really going back like, damn, yo, I stroked it.
This
to the
man
left
knows
when I
ball.
should've been-
This man
I went
knows
left
ball.
when I
See,
should
Cass?
have went right. I put it like this: motherfuckers use porn to fucking goon, get off, and all that shit. I'm sorry, corn, whatever. Corn,
adult
tut,
entertainment,
whatever. They use that shit for fucking, you know what I mean, to goon off and some more shit. I look at that shit as play by play as to what I can and cannot do.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Like, there's some shit where you gotta understand, like, that shit is just entertainment, and then the shit again where you're just like, nah, I probably should try that. You know what I mean? Like, especially and always, you always gotta ask your girl, like, yo, I don't care how annoying it is. I was always at, yo, how was the hit? I should have gone. I should have went down instead of up that one time. Right? I knew it. I fucking knew it. And sometimes it annoys it. Sometimes it annoys them. Sometimes again they like, damn, this motherfucker really invested into. Yes, the fuck I am. I am invested into making sure that you know what I mean. Yeah, because one thing you not going to motherfucking do, you not going in this goddamn group chat.
Amen.
And saying that I ain't treat you right. I may be an asshole. I may be, you know what I mean. I may be everything but a child of God.
What
But
about
that's
exercises? What about exercises that help?
What, like Kegels and shit?
I'll give you an example. This is what I mean.
What you're thinking, but hang on. This is a closed chain multiplanar hip rotation and lumbopelvic stabilization drill. As your hips move through internal and external rotation, your nervous system
No, let it play.
coordinates your glutes, adductors, deep hip rotators, core, and pelvic floor to maintain stability. You're not just training individual muscles. You're improving how the entire system works together. The results are better hip mobility, stability, balance, proprioception, and motor control.
He's toxic. He has a bottom row full of
So
drills.
what you got to take in consideration, right? Look at his form. You're not pushing down. You're not pushing down on no girl's back like that. You're not finna fucking do that. So you got to make that adjustment. If you're trying to bring that into the bedroom, you got to make that adjustment.
Share this with who?
But
what is my work wife talking about? Share this with who?
That's crazy.
Who did you share this with?
Clearly,
you
y'all
love
got a business meeting after this.
She's like,
Oh,
I
you
love that
man, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Wow, you love that man.
Wow.
Mm.
I mean, like the quads are tight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has, you know what I'm saying? The man had it right. He was doing his job.
Look,
shoot,
niggas, pay attention. As someone who has been in relationships where, yes, I have been in the group chats and been called everything but a child of God. One thing that has never been spread in any group chat is that my sex game is ass. Is because you got to take the time to learn your fucking partner.
Hell yeah.
Take your time to learn that. The first time, you know what I mean? Both of y'all hot, heated, y'all do whatever. You can, you know what I mean, hit it with the basic shit. Cool. But if you're going back for seconds and thirds, take the time to explore that body, yo.
Exactly.
Know where all the spots are, know the combination of spots, know what's gonna get you in, what's gonna get you out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't just worry about just sticking in and bam, bam. Nah, take the time. If you're dealing with a partner, I'll put it like this. If you're dealing with a partner that rushes to get theirs before you get yours, trash them. Trash them. I get off on making sure you get off. And I need that same thing. I need that same reciprocation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get off on making sure you get off. I'm taking my time kissing your neck, going down your chest, tingling your spine, playing with your waist.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Whispering in your ear, biting your ear. I'm taking my time doing all of this and learning all of this and shit. The least you could do, you know what I mean, is know what's on my body. You know what I mean? Know my spots and shit like that. Maybe know how to talk to me. You know what I mean? All that shit is fucking true. But yeah, my bad. We good.
Nah, it's hilarious because they think we supposed to know everything. Like everybody's different. Everybody body personally is different. I'm not going in thinking like, yo, LaShonda like that shit the last time. Let me go ahead and do this. Maybe she like this. No, nigga, it's all new. It's a whole new playing field. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in clean slate and have fun learning. It's a journey, baby. It's a journey.
Yeah. I need to know I did my job. Yes, I need to know I did my job right. Because if I ain't gonna lie, it is a staple of mine of when we done, I'm sitting there like, all right, was I good or was I bad? Because I'm already evaluating myself. I've already gone through and I'm like, I think
I would have asked that right afterwards. Because that looked like a little bit too needy, my nigga. I will see you can actually visualize and see it. by the way she's moving, the way she's not moving, and the way she's shaking and all that shit. You can get that visual.
When I say right after, I mean once we are eating, like not exactly right after.
Oh,
but
okay,
I'm talking
cool.
about like while we're eating, watching some fails on YouTube or some shit. Now I'm asking, what I mean, was it enough? Do you need more? What I mean, what can be done? Because I need to make sure you are coming back. I want to make sure you're coming back, and I also want to make sure, and I put an emphasis on this shit again. You're not in that damn group chat.
Damn.
Talking shit. All right. Fuck Brittany, Ashley, and Tanisha and shit.
Damn,
them hoes don't know how to get good dick. They don't know how to take good dick. All right.
Golly.
You got.
So, what are y'all thoughts on interracial dating by chance?
Oh, nigga, you asking the wrong nigga that question.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Love who you love.
What about? I'm trying not to be mean, but all right. What about this person? What about this lovely child of God?
I'm sorry, but I have a real problem right now. I cannot stand to hear white men say that they prefer black women. Why? Why? There's a good white woman here that wants to be in love and be happy and be adored by a good man. Okay, yeah, I prefer black men, but why would a white man want a black woman?
the double, like she really, the hypocrisy, nigga, the hypocrisy. Oh, mind you, those women do find niggas. I ain't gonna lie, like you.
They stay with a fiance. They stay with a fiance.
They stay with. Like, ever watched My 600-Pound Life? Them big bitches always got a nigga. They always, and it's a skinny nigga too. It's never a big bitch nigga. It's a skinny nigga. Like, real talk. You know why? Because the skinny nigga know he can cheat in motherfucking peace. He's gonna feed your ass and you'll leave him the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but I have a real problem right now. I cannot.
Her left eye is this. Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me. Her left eye is collecting disability.
Problem right.
That lazy ass eye is collecting disability. Like, what are we?
Hey, look, it may not be for you, but it's for somebody. Someone likes that lazy eye. Like, baby, you looking at me in two different directions. I like that shit, baby. I love that shit. Go ahead. That's sexy. You know what I mean? There's some delusional ass niggas out there in these streets. Let them be delusional together.
I'm sorry, but I have a real problem right now. I cannot stand to hear white men say that they prefer black women. Why? Why? There's a good white woman here.
What's the sad part is, though? What's the sad part about all of that? You hear that same argument in reverse coming from black women.
Yeah.
But I guarantee that white men are not turning her down because the other woman is black. I don't know. Just my guess. I don't think it has anything.
Huh? Nah.
Let me bring it back to you. Something in my discernment, the Holy Spirit is just telling me it has nothing to do with the fact that those other women are black, given what she
I'm
looks
sorry,
like.
but I have a real problem right now.
No, I get that.
I cannot stand to hear white men.
I'm talking about what she's saying, though. That same argument.
How does she fold towels?
She don't.
You know, how do you fold a towel? Oh, watch this. V, how do you fold a towel?
With my chin, my nigga. I know exactly where you was going with that, nigga. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? She got like 5 chins underneath that motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Like, that shit is crazy. It's wild. But like I said,
King, you were about to say something?
too, baby. Huh?
My bad. King, you were going to say something?
No, I was just going to say her argument is the same argument that you hear black women make as well. You just reverse the colors and shit. It's the same argument that you hear with black women.
But you know what? You hear that argument with skinny, well-endowed, beautiful black women. Like, they be talking shit about black men who get like...
You hear that shit with black women regardless of shape, sex.
Yeah.
You hear that shit.
But what I'm saying is...
I'm talking about, you know what I mean, big, voluptuous, thick women too say the same shit.
Here's my thing.
It don't matter.
Here's my thing. I would accept that from a 4. Forget a 10. That's an overdraft fee. I don't think she should be in this conversation. Like, I don't.
What you're saying, that they don't need love too? This is what I'm talking about.
She's not just. It has nothing to do with the mold. Y'all want me to say it? She's hideous. Like I don't know what else to. I don't know what else there is to be
She's
said.
beautiful on the inside. On the
It's
inside.
great.
Once you get
Good thing
once you
that
get
the
past
good thing.
all of
You know
that,
what? Good thing that when God came to the earth, He created this thing that has gotten more people out of bedrooms, and that was light. Because guess what? She's beautiful in the dark. Praise God. Yes.
Wow, that is crazy.
Somebody's
Yes.
gonna fuck her, sadly.
No, for real.
But-
And it's not gonna be sad about it, and he's probably gonna get an Xbox out of the mix too.
Oh, he's getting that PlayStation 6 for sure.
He getting that 6. I told you, big women always stay with niggas. They stay with a boyfriend. I don't know what anybody be complaining about.
So as a bunch of assholes, are you ready for? Wait, what about Eminem?
She's at Bo tonight.
Hey yo,
What?
hey yo.
What's the problem?
So,
Are you ready? Are you ready for your debut, sir? I got the video queued up.
I really fucking hope, yo. Nigga,
I think it's better. I haven't had the chance to review it. Are you guys ready? Do you want to introduce our new segment by chance?
Preferences, by the way, just so this is a world premiere for everyone. We haven't seen this, but if it's anything like the last fucking one that this motherfucker showed us,
Oh my god.
that shit was but so we're gonna have rotating segments as we near the end of the shows. Last couple times we did the interventions. Today we're doing Am I the Asshole? Cue it.
All right, now. Tell us what happened. Be honest.
Posted online, now it's time to put your business in the light. Did you cross the line, or were you justified? Let's hear the story, then let the people decide. Said you're innocent. Your cousin said you're wild. Your best friend took your side. But then it's gotta fight. Am I the asshole? Tell me what I couldn't see. Was I standing on principle? Or just protecting me? Am I the asshole? Won't somebody tell the truth? Cause everybody's got a story, but only one can be the proof.
Okay. Okay.
I got so many questions.
Again, I
Okay.
haven't seen it.
So that was a world premiere, ladies and gentlemen.
God
of our clip of the Am I the Asshole? I just want you to know there is some school right now in like Detroit or PA that has no water because of this now. I just like somebody's water supply is completely fucked because of this shit.
Crazy, bro.
And why is mayhem, ladies and gentlemen? I want y'all to know Mayhem, our lovely moderator in the chat, as well as one of our fucking first lady and our editor. This woman is not a white woman at all.
She's black as hell, bro.
She is. As a matter of fact, here's what we'll do.
Beige.
Here's what we'll do to prove a point. Do you mind if the next episode we use the other intro?
Yeah,
where it has our faces. So this way y'all can see.
Well, look right there.
Yeah, that's
the one
Mayhem.
in the middle. That's Mayhem.
That's Mayhem. She, in fact, check out our Andy O episode, and you'll see her traveling all throughout the world.
The Little House of the Prairie, all that.
She does some white girl shit, but she's
No
actually
facts.
really black. You know what I mean? She's actually really black.
But anyway, so this am I the asshole? Because might as well get into it. Says here, am I the asshole for not paying for my daughter's wedding when I have the funds to do so? My spouse and I have worked hard our whole lives, and we are now in a comfortable financial position. We could retire tomorrow if we wanted to, but we both enjoy working and plan to continue. We have 3 children, and we've paid all of their college educations, so they graduated debt-free. We didn't put any stipulations on it, or on what they could study or anything like that. Looking back, maybe we should have. 2 of our children have very solid careers, while 1 does not. This is about my daughter, who I'll call Maria. Maria earned a degree that doesn't translate well into a high-paying career. She later went back to get her master's degree, but that didn't improve her earning potential either. She's struggling financially, and there has been talk of her going back to school again for a nursing degree, although that would be a difficult transition. My spouse and I believe that if you're mature enough to get married, you're mature enough to pay your own wedding. Our oldest child, who got married last year and paid for their wedding themselves, it was a lovely wedding. Our second child is getting married next month, and they also are paying for their own wedding, which is fairly expensive. Maria recently got engaged, but she and her fiance don't have the money to have a wedding like their siblings did. She asked if we would pay for it. I told her no and said that she should have the wedding that she and her future husband can afford. She was upset because she knows we have more than enough money to give her a fancy wedding like her siblings had. She thinks it's unfair that she can't have the dream wedding simply because she earns less than they do. I told her that's just how life works. You pay for what you can afford. We don't believe in our responsibilities to pay for an adult child's wedding. She thinks I'm being unfair and rubbing our money in her faces by refusing to help. Am I the asshole?
Ooh. Okay. So being the fact that we're black and most of us had to, get up from the bootstraps and do everything pretty much on our own once we left the nest. No, they're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I can understand if all the kids were paid, their weddings were paid for by the parents, and they decided that, you know what, we're not gonna pay for yours because you have a very weird lifestyle or a lifestyle we don't approve of. You know what I'm saying? But here's the but. You know what I'm saying? If you love your kids and if your kids ask you for something, I'm doing the wedding the way I want to do the wedding as a parent. I'm giving you what I can give you, and it's going to be done my way. You're going to have your input, but I'm going to do it my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's mostly what happens when parents pay for the wedding. We're going to give you some input, but everything that's coming out of my paycheck or out of my pockets, I'm going to do it my way. So that's why a lot of people do their own weddings themselves.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Respectfully, I hate parents like you.
Why?
As a wedding DJ, I fucking hate parents.
Whoa. Okay, my nigga. People like to take everything out of context when I say things. I'm being realistic.
Nigga,
right?
we heard you. There's no context to take it out.
I'm being realistic. You know what I mean? If my son asks me, yo, dad, I need you to pay for my wedding, I say, sure, no problem. You know what I'm saying? What do we got? What are we doing? Because I'm not gonna go broke for my kids to have a $100,000 wedding. Does that make sense to you?
No. My
go
part
above and beyond and do something so extravagant. And if they do get divorced, my nigga, that's your money out your motherfucking pockets.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. But check it out,
nigga. You make that change.
The part that irritates me is when you say that you're gonna do it your way. Nigga, this ain't your wedding. This is for your kid.
Okay, my way in the sense of I am not making any overly exaggerated. You're not dropping 20,000 on the fucking entrance. That's
Okay,
what I
okay,
mean by
okay,
my
got
way.
you. Okay,
You know what I
never
mean?
mind. I retract then. I
That's
retract.
what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, I thought
that's
you
why
meant.
I said let me people take it out of context. I am not gonna do. I'll give you a budget, what I'm willing to spend, how I'm willing to spend it. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
That's
cool.
basically it. You're asking me for assistance. Because you know, being married is an adult thing. I paid for my first wedding. We paid out our pockets. We wasn't gonna let nobody dictate what we did and how we did it. You know, because if we let the parents in, the parents always it's their money. They're gonna have an opinion. And if you say no, I don't want to do that, they're gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna pull that shit away, and it's on you.
Nigga, I thought you meant like you was gonna go tuxedo shopping with something like, nah, yo, you wearing this Walmart tux.
Nah, nigga.
Like this is what you wearing, and you're gonna be happy with it. You know what I mean? I thought you were saying shit like that.
But he's subsequently saying that without saying that. Like, you're not going to get Gucci on this budget. You can't.
I'm not gonna let my son look like a bum. No, let's.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you get what I'm saying. No, hold on. I get what you're saying though. You're basically saying like, look, we have to operate within our means, right? We're gonna operate within this budget. So like practicality says you can't have certain things. If you drop money to have freaking Gordon Ramsay cook the meals, then what the fuck are the guests gonna sit in? Exactly. How are we gonna decorate the place? So I get what he's saying.
No, that part I get. I thought he was the man like being like one of them parents. It was because as someone in the wedding field and everything, I 100% cannot stand when a parent oversteps the boundaries of respecting their kid's wedding. As the DJ, your child gave me the list of music to play already.
Oh my God.
I don't need you coming over here telling me what song you sang to them when they were a baby and that they would cry if they heard it right now. I guarantee you they're not. They're irritated at that you're up here. I guarantee you. Go sit your ass down and enjoy the fact that your child is having a monumentous moment in their life. Go sit your ass down. I cannot stand when parents do that. As far as this person, yes, they are in fact a fucking asshole because of the fact you knew you had 3 kids. Assuming that you was in your kid's life, assuming that you was there really raising your kids, you knew that your one child was going to be super smart. The next one was going to be super smart. The third one probably was going to need some help. You knew that because all those behaviors and all those trends and everything showed themselves when they were children. So you can't sit there and say with an honest to God face that you expected anything fucking different when they became a fucking adult. You can't tell me that.
I would hope that you have belief that your kids would do better. Like,
that's fine. But there's certain traits that you have from when you're a child to when you're an adult that does not change. Point in fucking case, I'm a smart individual. I don't and cannot stand being in professional business environments where I have to change my dialect all the fucking time. I've been like that since I was a kid. I'm now an adult and I am still like that. My mother knows that. My father knows that. Albeit he forgot I'm allergic to seafood, but that nigga knows that. There are certain traits that you establish, there are certain traits that you have as a child that you should, that your parent should pick up on and know. I know for a fact, for example, my son. I know for a fact my son has a big heart. The boy has the biggest heart in the world. All he just wants everybody to be happy and play. That's all the fuck that little boy cares about. But I also know that the boy ain't got all the sense that God gave him. Or at least he hasn't used all of it yet. So I expect as he gets older and as he grows up, do I expect him to change and become smarter and become street smart and everything like that? Yes, of course, cool. I expect that. However, there's also room of him going down certain routes, certain life choices and certain paths where I can see already what choices he's going to make based on what he's showing me now. Now, of course, there's time to change, there's growth and everything like that. But you as the parent should keep an eye on that and know that. So then, yeah, by the time your child's a fucking adult, you already know how to conversate with your fucking child. So the fact that you sit here and you're just like, well, this one paid for themselves, which that's another thing. As a kid who has siblings and shit, parents, stop comparing your kids.
Say
Don't
that
do
shit
that.
again.
Don't
Say that
don't
shit again.
fucking do that. Parents, stop fucking comparing your kids. If you're yelling at me and about to punish me and ground me, do not under no circumstance sit there and tell me what the fuck my older brother did and how he got straight A's on his report card. Fuck him. Fuck him right now. Shout out to my older brothers. I love y'all. But fuck him right now. Don't sit there and tell me what my cousin is doing and how my cousin got a doctorate and is now a brain. I could give a fuck. Guess what? He was also sucking dick in college.
Wow. That's crazy.
Don't fucking do that shit, yo. Stop comparing your fucking kids. You have two different kids. They're two different individuals. Treat them and respect them as such. Dumbass.
I feel like that's more of the island parents. You know what I mean? They can't enable a lot of their kids.
Asians do it too. Spanish do it too.
I mean, yeah, but I'm speaking of because I don't know those niggas. I know they do it, but I'm not there to day. I can attest to the Cain and Abel scenario with me and my brother love him very much. Shout out to him too. You know what I mean? We always, all right, your brother's doing good. If you don't pick up speed, or if you don't get your act together, your brother's gonna be sitting in the same grade as you. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Just to get me kick me in the ass. That is not motivation at all, because I didn't give a fuck about school. I'm gonna promise you this. I don't. Colson loves school, and he pretty much was the he skips grades. I didn't give a fuck. I really didn't. I went there for the women.
Cain and Abel, he wasn't able to get away when that rock hit him in the head. Yeah,
that's crazy.
And he's walking with a cane for the rest of his life. Anyway, keep going.
That's crazy. So for the most part, so yeah, pitting your sons against each other is never a good way, because it doesn't build relationships. Because it doesn't. I'm learning to connect with my brother now, because we was in competition almost all our adolescence. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm learning who he is as a person. I'm not seeing him as my brother. I'm seeing him as a person pretty much, and we're building that bond. So yeah, I hate that shit. I would never do that to my son if he ever get a sibling and anything like that. It's not cool. I love everybody.
Here real quick.
Yeah, get in.
So here's my thing. I shared this I actually just reposted the clip on our Instagram page. I don't really care about the wedding. That's just me. I want you to have a healthy marriage. I think Eminem said in the chat, I'd rather pay for a honeymoon or a house, a down payment to the house, right? I don't care what kind of wedding you got as your father, right? I would care about the type of marriage you're gonna have. Now, do I think I need to put all that effort into the wedding? No. Maybe I am the asshole in this situation. Will I send you off and have a great party and we'll have a kickback with our friends and family, his friends and family, and we do it right? But then here's the surprise. You're going on your dream vacation. You're getting your dream home. I'd rather do something like that. That's just me.
No, you're not the asshole for that.
No.
But I'm also navigating with the money I have now and the fact that my daughter is 3. So I don't really have to worry about that right now. But when she gets older, I plan to be in the 6-figure, maybe 7-figure range. So I wouldn't mind,
I can't
putting a down payment on a house.
I personally can't wait for my daughter's wedding day as a father. I cannot wait. One, because I'm curious to see who she brings home and how that relationship blooms and blossoms.
Who's DJing though?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
It honestly depends, because if I retired by then whoever has it.
If the DJ sucks, are you gonna watch your playlist?
See, my daughter, she's been hanging around with me, DJing and everything for a while, so she knows music. She may not talk about it, but she knows music. So she's definitely going to be interviewing them DJs prior to. So I have no worries about that. I am going to do a shameless plug because I work for them, and we're on the topic. So I think SWAT just broke in my house. Some boom just happened in my house right now. Probably in a few moments. But yeah, quick shameless plug. If you're in the DMV area and you are getting married and you're looking for DJs, please check out my crew. It is at TucsonProductions.com. That is TucsonProductions.com. There is a crap ton of us, all different skill sets, all different vibes. There's definitely a DJ for you. Again, if you're in the DMV area, from DMV to Delaware, Virginia, which is DMV, and Pennsylvania. Check this out for real. But back on the topic. As far as this, like I said, as far as this guy goes, yes, you're 100% an asshole. That is for sure. Just pay for your kids' wedding now. Like,
I'm an asshole?
No, not you. The way you're moving, I respect it. But I'm talking about the way this parent and this particular thing is moving by not doing nothing at all. Like, no, like you sound like a Republican voter that, you know, you're very much wealth buys love for you. Unless your kid is, you know, of a certain stature and of a certain credit score and everything, then you can't really love them. That's what I'm getting out of your question, is the fact that you don't know what genuine, bona fide, unadulterated love is. Your mother never really hugged you out of care. She hugged you out of obligation. And your dad was only present because divorce and child support is expensive.
That's crazy. Whoa. We can't hear you, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Gong was too loud. My bad.
But yeah, that's what I get out of that on there. So I think unanimously across the board, we voted yes. You're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole.
Oh, we went deep. This is our first time doing this. How many of those segments do we have? Or we just got, that was just it?
Well, here's the thing, and I got to plug because my work wife is going to get upset with me. If you would like to submit your scenario of AITA, am I the asshole? Sign up for the Discord. Please contact the admins. That's me. That's V. That's King. That's Mother with the Mayhem Blitz. That's Low. You'll see Low out there. And yeah, pass these, and we will address them. We won't, you know, and use like anonymous language. Like, so allegedly, like, you know, embarrass yourself, but you know, we will blast it on the interwebs.
The intervention one is also on the Discord too, right?
Yes.
So
intervention is also in the Discord as well.
If by chance you have someone that needs an intervention, there's some things you need to get off your chest, some things you need to say about them, constructive, mostly, hopefully. Hit up the Discord, let us know. Again, you can be anonymous, and we'll address whoever needs to be addressed. We'll say whatever is on your mind. It will probably come out polite by V and Low if that nigga ever stops being on side quest. But I can assure you, if I have to say it, and especially if this motherfucker over here has to say it, it's not coming out. I'm
gonna let everybody know I am only polite by default. I'm polite by
default. You're not, because the other day, bro, I heard you raise your voice. I was like,
I'm polite by default, my nigga.
That nigga turned real African for a second. He said, "You."
We can't.
I know.
If it's like, it depends on the scenario. I'm polite by default. You know what I mean? This is it.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another.
Can I plug?
Oh yeah, you never plugged. Go ahead, plug.
I gotta plug real quick. This has nothing to do with tomorrow. Actually, this has everything to do with. I have a song coming out. I have my first single coming out for my album. The album is titled Villain, and I have a song coming out. So please be on the lookout for social media clips, updates. I might, change my role for like an episode, and we'll let you guys know, in which that these gentlemen will essentially be interviewing moi. You know what I'm saying? I get to get out of the executive producer bag and be the guest. So yeah, look out for a track called Different. It's going to be spelled DFFRNT. It means divinely formed. It means divinely formed for righteousness and new things. So be on the lookout. We got some stuff.
Niggas always got to be coming out with long ass acronyms. Yo.
Acronyms like a motherfucker.
Y'all some fucking doctors and shit.
Like,
my bad for being deep.
Do we have a sample?
I played it for y'all when Andy was here. I played the snippet for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah. You heard it. Yeah, offline. But we'll get I'll get it to y'all.
Okay.
But ladies
I
and
got y'all.
gentlemen, we have reached that time. It is in fact the time. If you are still with us, we fucking rock with you. We definitely love you. You know that, you know what I mean? This is a place in the area where you can come in, sit down, talk your shit, talk shit with us. And you know what I mean? It's a judgment-free zone unless you're that asshole who doesn't want to pay for his daughter's wedding. Or maybe you're a dumbass who fucked up the child support and now only gets $13.49 a month. Or maybe you're a fucking idiot who doesn't know who your boss is at your job and decide to be a racist towards them and get fired. Perhaps you don't know how to direct a movie, and maybe, just maybe, you might be a capitalist fucking idiot who doesn't know their audience anymore. Nonetheless, this is another beautiful episode of Too Much Dip on the Chip. We are getting the fuck out of here. To my right, I have V.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining in.
To my left, there's fucking Cass. And to y'all, we share love. Check us out, of course, on every fucking platform. If you don't know what platforms we are on, rewind to the beginning of the fucking episode and you will hear me say all of that because I'm not doing it again. We love y'all. Cue the outro.
Hey, load up the game. 808 slide in. Joystick click, crowd echo faintly. Low spawn in first, stealth mode stage. Talk slick like Gojo when he step on stage. King press star, ain't no cap in my script. Final boss energy, boy, never miss a glitch. V got the vibe, Jojo pose in the mix. Aura in the booth, every word do a crit. Eminem, mother with the mayhem drip. Boomer with the blick and the power up lip. Casppuccino bilingual, Duolingo with the flame. Talking XP, spirit points, whole different game. Can't break that, but we leveling up, no lag in the trip. Welcome to go.
Too much dip on the chip.
Low King Lee, Eminem.